Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. TF Enchanted Mystic. I'm your host. My name is Kimberly. To those of you that are new, welcome. We're going to be coming in and activating some luck of the Irish, and we've got some things that we're going to be working on here. As I've been working in the background at bringing in the luck of the Irish, I'm here now to activate them energies with everyone. And come in and tap in and give some guidance for some live tarot. Do keep in mind that donations do skip the wait, and it does take you to the top of the line. We're going to give it a moment for those of you to come in as I work in the background. Welcome, Tiger Dragon. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Bear with me as I work in the background a bit. I've tried to get in here sooner, but with everything, tearing down everything and trying to bring in some luck of the Irish and a lot of family things taking place. My granddaughter's birthday party. We've had, birthday parties to busy schedules with work. Yeah, it has been quite busy. I'm really hoping on being able to free up some time here. I've been really working effortlessly hard in the background at trying to get a head start on things. So that way, as we come into the break of the new season here, as we're coming into spring equinox, I'm hoping that I can have a better schedule to come in and connect. Summer will be a bit tough, but at least through the springtime. All right, so we're going to go ahead. I need to grab me a couple paper towels. Actually, this will work. So I can clean off the screen. Welcome, Jazz. How are you doing? Oh, she had a blast too. Her birthday party was yesterday for my one granddaughter. The one that I have here all the time. She was so happy. She had a party at Chuck E. Cheese. And she got a Nintendo Switch, new TV, a desk. She loves it. She's very artistic. Okay, we're not going to turn on subscribers only mode today. Normally I do subscribers only mode, but I'm not going to do that today. Randomly, I'll just decide not to, just to save a little time. So we're going to be bringing in the luck of the Irish. Some things that I have been working on in the background have been to try to bring in this 30-day breakthrough. All right, so when we come in with the green, for those of you that's been following me for some time, once I bring in that green, I really like to try to work with my vision and work with breakthrough and work with taking bad luck and reversing that to good. And the way I work is I believe in transmuting energies, okay? Like when it comes to bad luck, I believe in transmuting that. Where there's bad luck, let there be good luck. Where there's sickness, let there be health. Where there's hatred, let there be love. And I tend to operate on that not just during this time of the year, but also, like, say, when people have your energies under an attack, per se. People bring in evil intentions your way or that kind of thing. Do I believe in, like, sending that stuff back to the sender? No. Well, let's dissipate the energy. Let's transmute the energy. And let's dissolve the negativity. And let's reverse that to positive. So where there's hatred, there was once hate, but now that hate has turned to love, right? Don't you think that's much more better than just saying, okay, let's return the evil back to the sender? I don't believe in that. Because what am I doing? I'm just putting back intentions back out there. Actually, I'm not putting good intentions out there by doing that. And nobody else is putting good intentions by saying, okay, we return all evil back to the sender. You're playing with evil. You know what I'm saying? You're not transmuting the energy. Well, that energy should be transmuted. And if people only knew the beauty of transmuting that kind of energy, they'd be amazed. All right, so okay, I've got haters, people that are jealous. Either I'm skinny, or they're bigger, and they're jealous because I'm tiny, or they're jealous because I'm pretty, and I've dealt with that kind of jealousy my whole life. And I realize that when a person's jealous of you, it's only because they want to be like you. So just keep on loving yourself and keep on doing exactly what you do. And all they're going to do is follow. So let them follow you by example. Just keep on doing what you do. Keep on being your best at what you do. Keep on doing what you do. Don't let it intimidate you. Look at it as a compliment. Look at the bright side, see? And that's what it is all about here. It's all about balance. It's all about light versus darkness, good versus evil. And it's within, so without. You got likes, you have dislikes. You have things that you love, you got things that you hate. You have happy days, you have sad days. You have ups, you have downs. It's all part of life. It's duality. There's an opposite to everything. You know what I did? Oh, no, I did not. I thought I'm excited to tap in. It's always nice when we have the energies all brand new and vibrant. We're getting rid of all stagnant, stale energy. Bringing in a new vibe. And I like to stay in alignment with what's taking place with the cosmos. Because, okay, the stories are written in the stars, okay? God put the signs in the stars, the sun, the moon. It's not that we worship that. We worship the creator that created all of that. All right, so let's go ahead and get this area enchanted. Who's all with us, Jazz? Tiger. Okay, we need a moderator. Who wants to help moderate? Everyone that wants to help moderate. Oh yeah, she can draw everything and anything, Tiger, man. My God, all she gotta do is have the picture in her head, and boom, she draws it. She's been drawing since she's been really young. She's very good with computers. She's now creating her own Roblox videos and games. She's becoming her own creator, and she's self-taught. Right, yeah, exactly. You want to know, I want to share a testimony with you, okay? When I first moved in here, boy, I dealt with so much jealousy. I dealt with so much hatred. Did I let it bother me? No. Because I looked at it this way. I am not bothering you. I mind my own business. I stay to myself. And that's just that. Well, I would come in here and I would say, okay, all this backbiting, critical gossiping and hatred and all that, and I would build me love grids. Like right now, we've got a good luck grid altar built. I would just work with, like, say, rose quartz. Rose, that's part of the reason why I'm inspired by my pinks in here, because pinks radiate love. It's like taking that hatred and turning it to love. All right, so I told everyone, I said, I'm going to paint my house pink because it radiates love. I should have love come in this direction, not hatred. And you know what? I would, like, pray under the full moons. I would pray whether morning, night, no matter what time of day or what day it was. And I would transmute that energy. Do you want to know something? Every one of my enemies that hated me without cause, that was plotting my grave for me, that was maliciously mocking me and saying all kinds of manner of evil against me, they got nothing but love to give now. That's all they do is give love. 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 Heck, I have a problem with my sink. They over here helping me fix it. Now they call me up and say, hey, are you hungry? You want to come over for dinner? You know, yeah, they all bring me gifts. They bring me stuff. They come with helping hands. And it didn't happen overnight. It took about 5 years. But all that hatred was turned to love. And now the ones that hated me love me. So there you go. That's why it's always good to transmute the energy, because it comes back in your favor, actually. Did I put hatred out there for them? No. I put love out there. But yeah. All right, let's go ahead and come into here. But yeah, that's just one example of why you should transmute the energy. Because it's bottom line, there's an opposite to everything. So what's the opposite of cursed? Blessed. It's either you're blessed or you're cursed. Either your food's blessed or your food is cursed. Your money's either blessed or your money's cursed. Right? So what do? We just speak blessings over everything. Bless my home. Bless my finances. Bless the children. Bless my pets. Bless my food. Because again, it's blessed. So, it's like, you can't curse what God has made good for you. You know what I'm saying? It just don't work that way. All right, we need to grab this. I'm reaching behind me. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a couple talks and then we're gonna come in. Welcome, Anita. How are you doing? I'm gonna be starting out the list here in just a second. Welcome back, Red and Baron Redbeard. Welcome back. Been a while. Yes. Anita, can you add in list, please? Yeah, I'm going to. Or you want to help create a list, Anita? Is that what you're saying? Not Irish? Well, I have Irish in me, so I'll send you some of my Irish luck. I'm not 100% Irish, but I have a lot of Irish in me. My grandmother was Scottish, Ireland, French. So I have Irish in my blood. Queen Mary of Scots, Grandmother Mary, King James's mother. Comes from those roots. King James, Queen Mary of Scots. It's my grandmother. She's Scottish, Ireland, French. Now, on my dad's side comes German, Dutch, and I also have Indian in me. I got Cherokee, Navajo, Chippewa, and Blackfoot. I'm like the elixirs of the rainbow. I come with 7 different elixirs. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. All right. All right, so we're going to bring in that luck, okay? I'll bring this more where you guys can see the singing bowl today. Lucky Clover by Clover Bright and Emerald Light. All bad luck is bound. All blessings in sight. Fortune flows. Favor is near. Irish luck is here. And the good pass a pair. By the ancient hills and emerald fields, by Clover Bright and Fortune's will, I open the sacred space. May only truth, blessings, and divine luck enter here. Spirits of earth, ancient stones of emerald land. Guardians of roots, fortune, and sacred ground, bind and bury all ill luck beneath the soil. Let only good fortune rise and grow for the collective gathered here. Spirits of air, winds that roam the Irish hills, carry away misfortune, doubt, and wander in shadow. Deliver the breath of favor and opportunity, so blessings may travel swiftly to those who seek them. Spirits of fire, bright flame of transformation, burn away curses, cross paths, and unlucky turns. Ignite the spark of victory and success, so luck of the Irish shines upon this path. Spirit of water, flowing rivers of renewal, wash away all stagnant fortune and heavy tides. Loosen the flows of blessings and abundance. Let good luck move freely to this collective. Sacred ether, unseen bridge of destiny. Bind all wandering misfortune from this space. Open the pathways of divine favor and fortunate timing, so the blessings meant for us may arrive. Great Spirit, keeper of destiny and sacred chance, turn the wheel of fortune towards light and blessing. Bind all ill luck away from those gathered here, and deliver the grace of good fortune and favor. Like the clover in the fields, may blessings multiply. Like the rainbow's end, may fortune find its way. The luck of the Irish walks beside us now. These are my words, so mote it be. Okay. Now, we are about to get started. Thank you. Yes, green attracts money. So what is it? You work with your vision. See green. See green. I've already painted that perfect picture right here before your eyes. Luck. We've got some lucky crystals out. Working with the crystals of good luck, abundance, fire agate. Let's go ahead and get the candle burning bright. We will be working with St. Jude candles during this time for fast and speedy breakthrough, which is again green. Green is for good luck. Green is for fast and speedy breakthroughs. And the prayers of St. Jude are just of that, bringing in luck where there's bad luck, bringing in health where there's sickness. You know, we pray to St. Jude when it comes to breakthrough. There we go. There we go. I've already cleansed the energies in the background with incense. I'm not going to burn any incense right now because I've already did that. We can go ahead and bring in a bay leaf. All right, we'll go ahead and bring in a bay leaf. We'll do 3 for the Trinity. All right, we're just going to use this. All right. On this one, we're going to go ahead and write bad luck is bound, good luck is found. Whoops. I need something a little bit more harder to write on. Here you go. Oh, shoot. It's not working right. Alright. Alright. Hard time writing on these. And good luck is found. Bad luck is bound. Good luck is bound over me and over my collective that is here with me. And those that are in need of this, for our families and our offsprings. Bad luck is being bound and good luck is being found. whole thing burnt, which is good. All right. 2 times the luck. Bad luck, you are bound. Good luck is being found. Fire to clear and illuminate the way. If it burns all the way through, that's a good sign. And it burned all the way to the stick, which is a good sign. 3 times the luck of the Trinity. Bad luck, you are bound, and good luck is being found. There we go. And so it is. And I'll throw these out to the earth. Now I'll give the ashes to the earth. There we go. That's how that's done. All right, we're ready to get started. All right, let's come into my YouTube video. Smells like bay leaves. Oh, yeah. Welcome, Kyran. Welcome back. I'm doing great. Thank you. Yes, green has got to do with the heart chakra of the emerald heart, of the opening of the emerald gateway. And, you know, it's been so busy. I had to take time to just rejuvenate after my brother moved out, because my house went almost 4 months without a day of rest, nonstop. It was like I was working 3 full-time jobs in here, going nonstop. Or I would have been here for the 3-3 portal for that opening of the Emerald Gateway. It's like the Emerald Gateway is now open. And that is, yes, it's got to do with the higher Dantian of the heart chakra. The green. Green's very healing, too. Works good with the throat chakra as well. The sun is shining a bit today. Yesterday, oh my God, the weather was just, oh my God. We've been in some pretty bad weather. Let me come into my channel here. View my channel. There we go. I like my little thumbnail for the, whoa, my thing come unplugged. Little thumbnail here for the video today. Trying to put that green out there. Okay, let's turn this volume down. All right, let's see here. Welcome, Star. Yes, the colors of Saint Raphael. Or is it Saint? Yeah, wait. Yeah. Saint Germain. Is Saint Germain's colors green too? All right, let's throw some lucky clovers and some emojis with good luck in here. All right, who wants to help me get a list started? I've said your name before. Prakriti Sharma. Prakriti. It's Prakriti Sharma. Prakriti Sharma. There you go. That's how you say that. Prakriti Sharma. Welcome. You've got a tongue twister of a name. I gotta look at it. Prakriti. Prakriti. I'll call you Prakriti. Welcome, Prakriti. All right. Who can we have help us with the list? Welcome, Cookie. I'm doing really great. Thank you for asking. Welcome, Gemini. You guys are going to want to be here once you get on that list. Or we can just take random questions if that might be easier, not make a list. I'm not where I need to be at here. I need to get over this way just a tiny bit more. There we go. I think that's about right. And I need to get over this way just a tiny, oh, snap. That way. There we go. I'm where I need to be. Okay. Okay, Saint Germain is the violet flame. Okay. Okay, yeah, Raphael the green. Okay. Yeah, the violet flame working with Saint Germain. I like the violet flame invocations. Welcome, Mandy. How are you doing? Where's my tablet at? Here it is. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's see who we got here. We've got Tiger, first on my list. Tiger Dragon. Jazz, are you still with me? If I call your name, please check in with a green heart or a lucky clover. Let's put some luck into the chat. Baron Redbeard, are you still with me? Anita, are you still with me? Prakriti, are you still with me? Kyran, are you still with me? Star, are you still with me? Cookie, are you still with us? Gemini, are you still with me? Did I miss anyone? Mandy. We got Star. Mandy, are you with me? Mandy gets a star. I see her in chat, so she gets more in depth. Who else have I seen in my chat during the time I've not been here? Tiger Dragon's been in my chat. You get a star. Cookie, I've seen you in my chat, I do believe. Alright, so you guys get star readings for being seen in the community with my community post. Thank you for the love that you share. I do get every one of your guys' messages. I do try to respond as quickly as I can. I've been pretty good at responding back right away. I like to see the engagement there. Now that I see engagement coming through the community, I think it might be worth my time to come in and start doing some free giveaways there in the community. That is coming soon, so be patient. We're working on that. I just wanted to get the fire going in that chat a bit. So I do see a lot of comments coming in. Indian Cat, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. You have to be a subscriber to the channel to get future readings. Just keep that in mind. If you do vibrate, please do subscribe. Aqua Sunny was there first. AQ. Aqua Sunny. Indian Cat. Alright, we're going to get moving quickly. For those of you that are being seen in my community area, welcome Magic Tarot. How are you doing, Sunshine? Those of you being seen in the community chat, you guys get recognition by getting a few extra cards when I connect with you here, rather than everyone receiving 3 cards. I do the 6 free card giveaways to those that are being seen in my community. By keeping the algorithm going, comment, and let me know where you engage at, and that kind of thing. So I'm excited to be here. All right, so, oh wow, Violet Flame, well, welcome, welcome. I don't believe that people do cross my path by coincidence. You know, I believe everything happens for a reason, and I believe, yes, Great Spirit has led you to me. And it seems like everyone that comes across my path, there's always great purpose, so I definitely have a message for you. You did not cross my path by a coincidence. I'm very rare and I'm very unique, and I'm not like the majority out here, okay? The messages that I come with and I contain are in my Holy Grail DNA. I am an ancestral root to Queen Mary of Scots, King James, Captain John Smith, and I'm the daughter to Joseph and Mary Elizabeth Smith. My father, Joseph, is a carpenter. You could see me as the carpenter's daughter. I'm also a carpenter like my father. All right, so the story I contain is secret hidden wisdom that's contained in my Holy Grail DNA. I'm a highly advanced extraterrestrial. So I don't come with the traditional message of the world out here. We stick to the roots of the original. King James. As you can see, it's my favorite deck. Everywhere I have, it's going to be sitting at my desk, at least 3 decks. I work with your Rider-Waite Smith. That's connected through my Smith DNA. It's connected to the timelines of the kings and queens of the end of 15th century, 16th century, which is that of King James, Queen Mary, and etc. All my decks are going to be in relevance to Rider-Waite Smith. So every deck we have out here on the altar is Rider-Waite Smith. Okay? It is the best deck I can teach you. Every other deck outside of this are basically copycats of this deck. Right? So, I come with the true story of tarot. I don't come with your watered down, diluted version that is indoctrinated through the tarot world of those that call themselves truly gifted that are not. They're just copycats. So beware where you get your 411. The best source of 411 is, if you're being guided by light, is to be looking at your higher self. Because the spirit of truth that lives in me also resides within you. It's being in tune with your intuitions. Holy Spirit and the angelic guides are never going to tell you what you should do or what you should not do. You was given free will and free choice. The choice is ultimately yours. Right? So always follow your gut. Doesn't matter what I have to say. It's what does it mean to you? It's all about you. You know? What's your heart telling you? What's your gut telling you? You know what I'm saying? Follow it. Listen to your higher self, your higher way of thinking. Alright, so just how to say, well, thank you, Magic Tarot. Yeah, you guys go check out Magic Tarot cards too. She's got a channel and she's very gifted herself. And she's got years of experience into the work that she does, and also it's passed on down through family. Go check out Magic Tarot cards channel. She goes live quite a bit and does free tarot too. But she has to have your name. She don't go by usernames. Okay, Gemini, I thought I seen you back here. Yes, it has been a while. Probably about what? I'm thinking about 6 months. And also, I'm Aquarius. I donate with a star card or in Hermit. Okay, all right, let's see here. How we getting started? I don't have a moderator here. All right. Tiger Dragon, do you want to post your question? Can we do a really fast check-in so I can see who's here? I'm going to call your name, check in with a green heart or a lucky clover. Make your check-in green. Just one green heart or one green lucky Tiger, do you want to post me your question? May I have a message of luck from my guides? Thank you. Yeah, let's see what we have coming in here. All right. This is the time as you come into an alignment where bad luck is being bound. So only good luck can be found. right? I don't call myself enchanted for nothing. I like to enchant all of my work. Okay, yeah, so you got to see that, and you got to believe that your luck is about to turn around. I can tell you, but believing is what goes with hope and faith. Do you believe that today is your lucky day? Because if you believe today is your lucky day, you speak it. Today is my lucky day. You speak them blessings, because nothing came into existence unless it was spoken. God spoke everything into existence. Starting with Genesis chapter 1, verses 3, when God said, let there be light, there was light because God spoke it. All right, that's one example. So when we say, I don't got that job, I did not get it, you didn't get it because you just spoke it into existence. Because you had lack of belief. And what hinders your blessings is just that. The doors to the heavens are open. God closes one door to open plenty more. So you got to walk through them doors of opportunities, and you got to apply yourself. You got to sell yourself, and I say that in a way of not selling your soul, your gifts. What is, I come to fill the position as the cook. I'm the person you're looking for. I'm a good cook, I got experience, and I'm always on time, and I have reliable transportation, and I this, and I that, and I am qualified for this position, and I come to fill the position. Yeah, it's not, did I get the job? I really need this job. No, the employer's what needs, the employer needs you. Are you here to fill that position so the employer does not need to look no further? There you go. You go with confidence. You go with faith, because you're not going to apply for a cooking job if you don't know how to cook. Right. So, when you apply for that job, you go in with the attitude that you have everything it takes to do this job. I come to fill the position. There's no need for you to look any further. I am your to-go person. I'm good at working with people. I'm an excellent cook. And I'm this, and I'm that, and I. Right. You go with a positive attitude, right? Now, if you tell yourself, oh my God, I hope I got that job. Did I get the job? Oh my God, I'm so worried. I don't think I got the job. Can you tell me, am I going to get that job? Why should I tell you if you're going to get the job? Why should I tell you? Why? Why? What do you see? Do you think you got it? You have to have the attitude, I got this. Right. Stay positive. Because your thoughts are manifested. So, speak it. Speak it. I'm walking through that door of opportunities. I got this. Tell yourself, I got this. Speak it. Say, I got this. Really. Have faith in yourself and believe in the greater things that you can't see. Messages are going to be for Tiger. Jazz, are you here? Post your question. Baron Redbeard, if you are here, post your questions. Make sure I got your zodiac. Prism, rainbow, crowns, unicorns, Bermuda, clovers, black onyx, obsidian. Black onyx is there to protect you, but it also brings in abundance as well. Pyramids. Pyramids are all about storing energy. It has three sides. Three to the clover. To be seen a lot like with three. Trinity. The knot, the Celtic knot. You know what I mean? That's got three. Seeing things in threes. Sevens. Working with the 777 frequency, working with the frequency of 888 hertz for abundance and good luck. Bringing that frequency in. Working with some energies of cinnamon. Cinnamon's good for good luck, happiness, joy, abundance, strength, and standing in your power and fire energy. Working with some bay leaves, green. fire for creation, fire to create, fire agate, fire burning in the background, right? Working with some, cinnamon's good. Pine is really good. It's connected to pine cones, which is connected to the Fibonacci of the earth, which is connected to many seeds, because pine trees, pine cones, they put off a lot of seeds, right? So they're a good thing that represents rebirth and fertility. 3, that's the Trinity cycle, right? It's the cycle of death, life, and rebirth. It's a cycle of Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It's a Trinity. As above, so far below, as within, you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, 7-7 is a group. Seeing them 7-7s. Green, luck. Let's see here. What are we seeing for numbers here? Let's see here. What are we seeing for numbers here? We're going to get started here, and the energies are very vibrant. The energies are very, very amped. Those of you that's been following me for a while know at nighttime I really get pour outs of visions and stuff like that when I'm live. We got that of a number 10. 10 is speaking of endings, but also new beginnings. We are at some closeout energy too, and the karmic will is that of the number 10 card. That's connected to the major arcana of the Wheel of Fortune. So if we were to connect the 10 to number 10 card, it is your Wheel of Fortune. That's just as good as having the 7s. We should be seeing that Wheel of Fortune come up a lot too in my reads today. And that shows that we are in alignment. Let's see here what we got here. Alright, let's get this out of here. See you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I was out of town all last weekend, so I couldn't come in with you guys. But seeing 10s. Seeing them 10s here. Seeing 10s. Let's see what we got over here. We get that of a 5. Well, I didn't put my intentions in there long enough. Okay. This is for Tiger. What numbers we got coming in for Tiger here, Great Spirit? What numbers do we have here for Tiger? Show me what we see here for Tiger. What do we have for Tiger? We got a 9. That is connected to the Trinity. 333, 369. Triple power of 333. Which is the opening of the portal here of the Emerald Gateway. The energies are very active. Like, people think that you come into the full worm moon, right? Well, guess what? We're seeing that manifest right now as we're seeing the worms come up out of the dirt as the ground is going soft. Right? Like, I have people asking me, oh, how can you prove this or how can you prove that? Like, today I had somebody ask me, who gives me the authority to get out here and teach when it comes to God's truth? I says, the Holy Spirit. I says, it comes in a 2-level understanding. I'll break it down for you in 2 levels to answer your question. I'm not taught by the man of the world. That's not my teacher. My teacher is the Holy Spirit. So, let's break it down. I'm not taught by the spirit of the world, by mankind. The man's not my teacher, not my professor, but the Holy Spirit is my only guidance and my teacher. John 14:26. I will send the Holy Spirit, on whom will come inside of you, and he will guide you into all truth, and he will teach you all truth, and he lives in you. My teacher already lives in me, and it's the Holy Spirit. Well, who gives you approval? I says 1 Timothy 2:15. I'm an approved workmanship of the Almighty Creator, diligently knowing how to handle the word in a correct manner. I am approved workmanship. I come with the spirit of truth. Just could not understand it. I tried to break it down as simple as I could, A, B, in a 1, 2. still couldn't understand. So I didn't get engaged into a confrontational type of conversation. But then I was being questioned all kinds of things. And I was trying to answer every question as good as I can. She says, have I ever been challenged? And I says, well, I tell you what, the words that I'm speaking right now are not of my own. The words that I'm speaking to you right now are in the Word. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 1 through 14. However, we do not speak of the wisdom of this world, but we speak of wisdom that is higher, that comes from God, that lives within us. For the rulers of this age did not understand it, for if they did, they never would have crucified the Lord of glory. And I went on and explained to her that the promise of the Holy Spirit came during Pentecost. But I says, these are not my words. But, yeah. Yeah, I will roll some dice on your read. If you guys want, I'm going to just do it this way. Post your questions if you want me to answer your questions, but don't spam the chat. Make sure you give me your zodiac. If you're inquiring on somebody else's energy, give me that person's zodiac. Give me your question. And at the back of all of that, throw in some lucky clovers. Throw in some green hearts so that your question can be seen. That green will highlight your question of the black and white. That way we don't see just all black and white. We'll see color at the back of that black and white. And that means, oh, there's a question. Alright, so it's a highlighter. Alright, so post your questions and I'm going to take them in order as I see them. Makes it easier for those that are not here when you call their name and so on and so on. That way, if your question's there, you're here. We're not like, you know, I think it's a way of saving some energy. 10, 9, Trinity, 333. Let's go with 3 dice. Varen Redbeard. We get that of 835. 8 speaks of abundance, it's infinity. 5 is all about change. And then the 3 is the Trinity here. It's got to do with the 3-leaf clover. 1, 2, 3. We should be seeing a lot with 3s. And the 3-leaf clover is put together like 3 hearts. Clover, remove the C, you have lover. Clover, lover. Clover, right? Your clovers look like hearts. Lucky 4-leaf clover. This 3-leaf clover is connected to the Trinity. So I feel like there's change here. Could be definitely a different, a sudden change when it comes to your luck. Coming from stagnant energies. Let's see what I see here. Yeah, coming from stagnant energy. As I spoke it, it's right here. This to me speaks of the energy of coming from an energy of stagnant energy. All right, I'm not doing a love reading here, so we're not going to connect this to love coming in because I'm not doing a love reading. All right, so we're going to go into a little bit more deeper dive in the waters with this energy. This energy speaks to me of pause, stand still. Things are not moving, but your cup is about to overflow with abundance here, right? This is a cup that's full, right? But there's a pause. As I'm saying the word pause, a bit of stagnant energy, it's like we're coming from the frozen state of solid ice. Ice, solid, solid. Now guess what? The sun's out and the sun is melting all of the ice before my eyes. I'm seeing the ice melt. So what does that mean now? This has went from solid form, which is what you call structure. This is solid structure. So for this to go from structure into formation, it's got to go from solid to liquid. So from ice, water flows, right? The water is now flowing like a stream. And money flows the same way. It's like a flow. It's like a water fountain, okay? All right, so we're starting to get into the energy of coming from stagnant energy, things being standstill, moving forward. We're not there yet, but we're coming out, right? And that change is happening now. Might not feel it, may not see it, but it's happening. You should start seeing things going into the flow of energy. Thank you, Cookie. I greatly appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes God has different plans for us that we just cannot see. Look at that. I just feel like your cup is about to overflow here. Like, what's speaking to me? What is speaking to me through this message right here is the cup. It's the cup that's talking to me. And I find that quite neat because then, boom, this comes out. It's like, boy, yep, the cup is speaking. Right here with abundance. There's the 10. Tiger, you are seen in the community too. Thank you for your comments and love that you share. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 more cards for you. That came out too fast. If it comes back out, then it's meant to be. I was not ready to draw yet. 3 more cards here for Tiger. All right, what do we see here? For luck and abundance for Tiger. What do we see for abundance and luck for Tiger? We'll give it 3 shuffles. What do we see here for luck and abundance for Tiger here, Grace Barrett? What do the angel guides want Tiger to know when it comes to luck and abundance? Last shuffle. Show me what we need to see here for luck and abundance. There's that 5. There's that 5 coming from stagnant energies. It's got to do with blockage, but there's breakthrough here. Yeah, blockage, and then you've got this breaking through. That's literally what we have taken place here. All right, your last message here. What is the overall message of this read? Too many cards. Give me 1 card here for the overall message here. Overall message here. There it is. Okay. Overall message. All right, what I see here is there's been some stagnant energy. Okay? With this 5 of Pentacles. This 5 of Pentacles right now is speaking to me. We're going to go back to this right here in a moment here. I'm going to speak of this right here. This 5 here represents cold. We're in the cold. It's like temporary illness, stagnation, blockage. Speaking of finances, blockage. But you know what comes right next to this is breakthrough. So maybe we're not here in alignment by coincidence. Maybe you needed to come in alignment here with this right here to activate this breakthrough energy. Right? Believe in the greater things that can't be seen. This is fire of creation. You see? It speaks of breakthrough. When you speak on it more in depth here when it comes to this fire, fire is connected to fire of creation, right? Fire of creation, right? So this has got to do with passion. It's got to do with it's breakthrough. And you know what? Ultimately, it's the fire that melts all the snow. So things go from the cold snow into formation of movement. Because from the Five of Pentacles, the next move from that would be that of the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles means that we're on the end of give and receive. So we want to make sure that we're not hoarding all of our energy with the Four of Pentacles, speaking of the energies that come before and after this card in the tarot story. All right, so Four of Pentacles comes there, which is the energy of frugality. It's the energy of having to hold on to all your resources because there's not enough to go through. So it's time to be very frugal with the energy. But in order to stay in the flow of money, money works in a flow like a water fountain, like I was saying. Okay? So here's a good example. And I like to break things down in an AB or a 1-2. Sometimes I have to have the third there, but an ABC, 1, 2, 3. But we're going to do this in 2 steps. We're going to use an ATM for an example. In order to withdraw, because you deposit and you withdraw, you have to deposit into the ATM in order to withdraw out, right? So it's an energy of give and receive. And this is where we're coming into, right? This is where the change takes place at 5, change. You are the change when it comes to your way of thinking, when it comes to money on a conscience level, right? So we change our perception and the way we think when it involves the economics of this world or money. We see it. We visualize it. You pull out your creative fire energy, right? Within. We work within and so without, right? So being without is getting out there and taking our chances when it comes to luck. Doing things in moderation and having a plan. Not thinking too fast before, or moving too fast before thinking. Think before you move, right? Come up with a plan. Might want to try your luck on going to the casino and have a limit. Go as entertainment. I'm going to go ahead and you know what you're going to have, know what you're going to use, know how long you want to be there, and try your luck. That could be maybe getting an instant ticket. You know, you're trying your luck. But I also speak, today is my lucky day, right? I am opening the doors to abundance. But ultimately, when it comes on down to this, it's like the universe says we've got blessings here, right? The doors to your blessings are here. We've got to remove blockages financially, and that's part of this breakthrough here, right? We are here doing financial blockage breakthroughs. We're binding bad luck, loosing good luck, for an example. But what is the next energy that plays from this would be that of your Six of Pentacles, is what comes after the Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles represents an energy of give and receive. So we have to put out, you got to plant that seed so it will grow, right? So we don't want to be stuck in the energy of, oh, there's not enough to go around. You have to trust in universe, right? You have to tell yourself that you have plentiful. We have to now count our blessings. I have everything I need. I've got clothes. I've got food. I got a roof over my head. I got everything I need. And then it's like trust. All right? So as long as we're putting out, we're in the energy of receiving. We want to have that energy balanced when it comes to give and receive. And that's one of the most important things I work on during this 30-day altar, is the give and receive energy. Sow a seed and watch that seed grow. We're going to be doing that here, where it's going to be sowing a seed, and everyone that sows a seed over the next 30 days, that money is going to go into, like, say, the leprechaun's cup, per se. So your name will go in here with a ticket, as we will sow the seeds on the wall for all the donators. And then what we do is we work magic with them seeds that are being sown into the work here. So I could start right here, sowing a seed and watching that seed grow and watching that seed multiply. Like pumpkin spice and everything nice, we come to receive our harvest thrice, right? And that's what I'm working with. And I will be encouraging many people to plant a seed. Right now is the time to plant that seed and watch that seed grow. Now, when I speak of planting seeds, you need to get out of your box. Get out of that comfort zone and use your inner child. Work with that inner child of creativity, imagination, visions, right? All right, so know that every seed that you put out in the universe, whether I'm paying my gas, I'm putting that out there in the universe. Speak magic into them seeds that, okay, well, for every seed I'm putting out here, let that multiply back to me 7-fold times 70. So I have to go pay for my gas. Let that multiply back to me. All right? So everywhere I have to give, I speak that blessing to come back to me. Because we want to keep the flow going when it comes to the fountain. We don't want the fountain to dry up. Because once it dries up, the resources begin to dry up. And then we're back into this Four of Pentacles kind of energy where there's just not enough to go around. Now we're at Five of Pentacles. We need breakthrough. Oh, shit. We got to come to the Six of Pentacles. We have to put in order to receive. And things work that way. So, like, you could be tested, per se. Say, all right, I'm trying to scrape right now to pay this high electrical bill. Literally. And I've had to be very conservative of my time coming in here on the really cold days. Because I can't sit here for all that time and just have heat blaring. So I'm trying to make useful of that energy because, oh boy, we are all filling in our pockets when we go to the gas pumps. We're filling our pockets when we have to go to the grocery store. Food prices are high. We're filling it with the electrical bills. Everyone's filling it. Right? High electric bills. Why is my electric so much higher this year than what it was last year? Right? Gas prices are going up. Right? Car insurance, and we could just keep going on. Right? So it's like, it's all right to be a bit frugal with the Four of Pentacles, but we also need to make sure we're still putting out, that we're not holding on to everything. Because if you're holding on to everything and you're not sharing, you're blocking your blessings. So keep in mind, as we're starting to come into the season of planting seeds, literally, you'll be in the dirt planting seeds. The farmer's going to be out there putting out the new seeds for a new corn and blah, 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 and potatoes and so on. Well, we're coming in that time of Easter eggs fertility, because we should have the Easter bunny on here right now. I should put a bunny on here. Because it's time for fertility, rebirth. And you got to work with the inner child and visualize that and see it. Where do you want to see yourself at? Paint that perfect picture. And, yeah, speak it. Today is my lucky day. Money, money, money comes to me fast and easy. Now, activate those I am positive affirmations. And I know many of you know what I'm talking about here. You know, the positive I am affirmations. Work with the Archangel St. Jude. Right? Like we would work with St. Germain when we want to transmute energies with the violet flames for transmuting. Right? Working with the energies of St. Germain. The frequency of green, emerald green. You know, working with those 777 frequencies, 888. Now you just sit back and paint your perfect picture. Here's a piece of paper, right? The universe is right here. Come on, just your child now. Just use your inner child, because the only one that can inherit the heavens is if you got to become like a child again. Right? And that means we have no worries. We have nothing to weigh us down. We have no doubt. We're holding on to hope. We're holding on to faith. And we just keep on fighting that good fight of faith. And we see victory come through. Right? So the universe is your perfect canvas. So paint that perfect picture into the universe. See where you see yourself at. See what you want. Your thoughts are becoming reality. Thoughts are manifesting. Your thoughts is a seed. right? That is a seed. Thought. So, you know, use your creative imagination when it comes to seeing green, seeing money. See right back there? We see money raining down right now. You see money. Gold is all around you. Gold. That's money. Wow. We should put a rainbow in here. We need a rainbow to go across the screen there. Because at the bottom of that rainbow is the pot of gold. Right. Now, oh shit. We're on low battery over here. Damn. We gotta get you guys plugged in. Alright, so this message is not just for one person here. And many people love the beauty when I'm here and I do lies because I go in deep with you, okay? And if you've not heard this before, y'all need to bring out your inner child. And right now we gotta get you plugged in. So let me get this plugged in. You should be plugged in. And I do need to take a bathroom break. Working with the inner child for breakthrough. Fire of creation. Working with some cinnamon. I'm hearing fire for breakthrough. Fire of creation. As you see, I've got a fire agate sitting right here, right? We got fire burning in the background with the candles. We are working on bringing in some more green for the altar on candles. I will be making some homemade candles infused with lots of love. I'll infuse them with some crystals that magnet energy. We'll be working with some different oils. King Midas oil. I'll be working with some money drawing oils. I'll be working with some, you know, wealthy way oils. Health is the way. With health, there's good wealth. Got to be healthy in order to be wealthy. You know, we're going to be working with cinnamon. We're going to be working with some bay leaves. We're going to be working with green tea lights. We're going to be working with white candles for uplifting, frankincense to uplift the blessings. Right. All right, so again, and I'm going to just use my imagination and just let my imagination carry me when it comes to doing this 30-day breakthrough. And that's what I encourage you guys to do, is bring out your words, your intentions, your overall message here. What is it that Spirit wants you to know? Speak what it is that you want. Speak it to the universe. Tell the universe. Tell your angels. Speak it. Take up that sword. Your double-edged sword. Take it up. Use it, which is your words. Your communications. For in the word it says, take up the double-edged sword. Ephesians 6 verses 17 says to take up the mighty sword of the Spirit, which is the word, praying with all prayers and supplications in the Spirit on all occasions. So what does that mean? Take up the word. Take up communications. You know, our ultimate words for the heavens is definitely prayer rituals. All right, prayer words. Take up your double-edged sword there. Speak that. Yeah, there you go. Today is my lucky day. The reading is incredibly helpful to me. Good. I'm glad. I figured that some of you guys would get something good out of that. And that's the good thing about being here, right? Because we're going to keep you in tune with where we're at, right? Tomorrow's St. Patrick's Day. Normally we have this put in a whole lot more sooner. It goes in right after Valentine's goes out. But Spirit's calling me at this time for a reason. It's impossible to go the other route. I will have to be very creative with my post when I'm putting my post out there, when I'm creating my thumbnails, when I'm creating my images. Yes, I work with different AI platforms, but it's my vision that I put into them images, right? If they don't give me my vision, it could take me a while just to get that image I'm looking for. right? It does not just spit out at me at one sweep of speaking. I have to correct it. Then I have to come in and tell it, no, remove this or add this or you know what I'm saying? So I'm very creative when it comes to working with different AIs that create in my images. Because that way nothing's owned by anybody or copyright, you know what I mean? I used to just take an image of my altar and use those for my images. That way no one could claim that I had their image and have any kind of copyright problems. You'd see a lot of people taking images off of Google or different places or from different creators, and now everything I create is myself. Even though I've worked with ChatGPT to put it together, it could take just as long as if I was working with Canva and create my own thumbnails or posters or, you know, whatever I want to create. So I'm being very creative when it comes to those energies. I do need to use the restroom. All right, who do we have coming up next? Aqua, you keep on posting your question here. Please highlight your question. All right, Cookie, if you're going to be helping out with the chat, you'll get a more in-depth reading with me too towards the when we take on our last reading. I'll bring you in and I'll give you more in-depth for helping to moderate. Aqua, Sunny, Gemini, when starting my beginning, I'll try to keep you in order of the list. Yeah, you get the formation of solid structure to formation. The ice will form into the water as it flows, right? So we want to stay in the flow of energy. We want to stay in that flow of give and receive. Because if that's out of balance, everything's about balance. Like you can't withdraw from the ATM unless you deposit, right? We got to just be creative when it comes to the energy that we're putting out. Whether it to be our thoughts, whether it to be sowing seeds out there, you know, we have to be creative. That sun is shining pretty good. I should let that sunlight come in here and heat it up. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Yeah, we should let that sunlight come in here. It is quite windy out there. A lot of tornadoes taking place. We've had a really windy season where I'm at. At least I'm not in the upper peninsula of Michigan where they're getting slammed. I'm in the center of everything, actually. Which is your 45th parallel. Literally, I'm in the center of things. I'd be your center point before the North Pole and the South Pole, basically, 45th parallel. Michigan's 45th parallel. But I'm actually I'm in the 44th where I'm at right here. But you only got to travel an hour to be in the 45th parallel. Well, actually, depends on where you're going. Going up to the Sulaks, you're talking 2 hours. And you're in the 45th parallel. Which is the center of things. So, I'm in the center of the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula. So Chicago and St. Joseph waters up by Indiana. Yeah, I'm only like 3 hours from Chicago. I'm about a 90-minute distance, if not less, to Canada, going south. If I go north, I'm about 2 hours, 2.5 hours from Canada, depending on travel. Okay. Aqua Sunny, I've landed here because of your picture under this live. Oh, really? Awesome. Probably not even to ask, but just to listen to everything you've said, I understand what you mean. Okay, awesome. What was your question? You're in Indiana? Yeah, you're not too far from St. Joseph's Waters. St. Joseph Waters are those come after my grandfather, St. Joseph. I'm not lying when I say that I'm connected to the saints of the Bible. They're my DNA. St. Joseph would be my grandfather. So when you go down there by the St. Joseph Waters and you read the history there of St. Joseph, that's all connected to the wars that took place along the waters. And that's also going to take you into the Smith Trail of Captain John Smith. You can go into the Chesapeake voyages of Captain John, which is the true explorer. It's not Christopher Columbus. History lied. Your true explorer is Captain John Smith, and it started with the birth of the St. James establishment for Virginia, Maryland. Virgin Mary's land. That was established 1607 with Captain John Smith, not Christopher Columbus. Yeah, St. Joseph. Yeah, you get up through that way, you're just getting into the, getting close into Indiana. I'm not too far from you, really. From where I'm at to St. Joseph's, about a 3-hour drive. It takes me about 3 hours to get to Chicago. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for being part of the, I have tarot cards that are like, oh my God. I mean, I'm seeing like a really big flow of channels out here. He's doing that. It's like, this is all drama. That's not being led by spirit. Sorry. But is there any good news here? Because good news should come with the bad news. They both should come. But every message is just bad. Every message is karma. Someone's got bad magic on you. Somebody's doing this. Somebody's doing that. Oh my God. It's like, really? Is there anything good happening? Fuck. I think I come across the wrong damn channel. Let me get the fuck out of here with all this bad karma. Shit. Now, let's vibrate on higher frequency. Let's vibrate on higher frequency. That's lower frequency. In lower frequency, you're led by lower frequency entities. That's fucking 3D. Below 3D. Fuck. That's operating in fucking 1D, 2D, 3D. Have a great day at work. Alright, Gemini, who's got a question for me? I don't see no questions. Aquarius, and I guess that my guide what to tell me, though my name is Liliana. Alright, Aquarius. What is it that your guides want you to know? Is that what we're going to do? You're not too far from me, Cookie. Okay, so make sure when you come in next time, though, that you have your hearts there, because usually things are done by a list, or we come in and guess my lucky number, or we spin the wheel for free readings. Make sure you got your color at the back of your question so you don't get skipped in the future, okay? I know you're new here. Let's see what we see here. Let's clear these dice out. Let's clear these dice out. Clear. Clear. All right. These are not your numbers. These are just clearing the dice. All right. It's easier when we have a list to a stance. I guess that's got its good and bads too. Doesn't everything? We gotta get myself seated over here a little bit more closer. There we go. We're where we need to be at. There. All right. I'm in a little small cozy spot, and I have to be just in that perfect spot so I can be seated here in a perfect position. Yes, work your magic. We're going to stay away from the lower dense energy. Avoid them channels that just all have bad luck messages. Listen to that person. Listen to what other messages are. Because we want to come with good messages. Messengers of good news. But we also need to know the good and bad. You know? If there's bad there, it's got to be exposed, but beware of them channels that just vibrate on karmic energy. Or you got channels out there that don't even know what the tarot cards truly mean. They all come with traditional messages. Oh, you read that in the little tiny small watered down book that the high priestess is hiding secrets from you. Nobody's fucking hiding secrets from you. The secret is the secret hidden knowledge that is hidden on the inside. Pay attention to your intuitions is what that card means. Alright, so let's put this over here. Messages are for Aqua Sunny for Aquarius. Okay. Alright. Liliana, messages are for Liliana, Great Spirit. What messages does Great Spirit have for Liliana? Messages are for Liliana. Alright, this has got way too many ads. Too many ads. Let's go with, messages are for Liliana for Aquarius. Alright, you guys are going to have to post your question. If you want me to answer a question, please post it. Please give me your zodiac. If you're inquiring on somebody else's energy, give me that person's zodiac. Give me your question and add some green hearts and some lucky clovers at the back of your question. So your question does stick out. If you want to get your questions answered, post them where I can see them. Gemini, you're close to me too, Indiana. Wow. We're not that far apart. I have family in Indiana, Indianapolis, Illinois. Messages are for Aqua Sunny for Aquarius. What are the messages here for Aquarius? What messages does Great Spirit have here for Aquarius, for Liliana, Great Spirit? What are the messages coming through Great Spirit here for Liliana? 7 shuffles. Messages are for Liliana, Aquarius. Aquarius. Messages are for Liliana, for Aquarius. 3 more shuffles. Messages are for Liliana, for Aquarius. Messages are for Aquarius, for Liliana. Last shuffle, Great Spirit. Last shuffle, messages are for Liliana. What are the messages here for Liliana, Great Spirit? What messages do we have here for Liliana? Messages are for Liliana. What are the messages here for Liliana? The messages here for Liliana. Aquarius. 8. I'm seeing a lot when I'm shuffling through cards. I'm seeing a lot to do with abundance. You got this kind of energy. Your cup's about to overflow is what I've been seeing. Rebirth and energies. Show me what we need to see here. Seeing 3s. I'm seeing 7s. Nines is another number I've been seeing a lot of. We got 8. Both are 8s. 8. 8, which is connected to abundance, good luck, infinity. The 8th card of tarot would be that of the major arcana, would be the strength card, which is Leo energy, which is heart chakra. Show me what we need to see here. Oh, these dice just want to keep on coming out. 12. Higher consciousness, 12th chakra, accesses you into the higher fields of frequency when it comes to the Akashic records, the Akashic fields. That goes into the 12th chakra. I feel like we're also working in a lot with this 12th chakra here, higher consciousness. 12 just to do with creation altogether. 1 plus 2 is 3, Trinity. Quadruple the number of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It's got a lot to do with I mean, everything's like when it comes to the tabernacle of the heavens, when it comes to the tabernacle of the physical tabernacle, it connects to that number 12. 12 is a very awesome number when it comes to sacred. It's got to do with divine order. 12 comes up again. 12 openings in the body, 12 organs in your body, 12 cranial nerves in the thought process of the brain. You've got 12 ribs on the left, 12 ribs on the right, speaking of the number 12. You got 12 openings, concluding the nipples for breastfeeding and the belly button for, you know, you got your belly button, you got you got 12 openings in your body. There's the number 2. Flying out. And we get that of a number 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay. Seen a lot with the 8s and 12s here. 12 giving me that coming out to the number of 3. 10, speaking of some endings here, taking it for the value of what it is. Also connected to the karmic wheel of good luck. This is where things are definitely turning. The karmic wheel is starting to turn, right? We're coming into a time of things springing forth new. We're coming into a time of fertility, rebirth, Easter eggs, Easter bunnies. 8's connected to that abundance. All right? Spirit could be telling you want to work with 888 frequency for good luck and abundance. Twelfth chakra's got to do with Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness, higher consciousness, having visions, dreams, very intuitive, heightened thoughts. Let's see what else we see here. Messages are for Aquarius, Aqua Sunny, Liliana. What is the message Great Spirit has here? Show me what we need to see for Liliana here, Great Spirit. Justice scales are balancing. Be compassionate with yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself here. Don't be too judgmental when it comes to yourself. Be more easier on yourself. I'm seeing some balance scales here, though. Magic. Gaining victory. Gaining triumph. Breakthrough. A lot of really good energy here. Show me some overall energy here, Great Spirit. Messages are for Liliana. Too many cards. Aquarius comes up in this energy, though. Work. Staying positive. A lot of anxiety. Teamwork. Alright, we're going to take it. Joy. Celebration. You got this. There's those 3s. There's those 9s. And we have that. Alright. I was feeling this energy when I come in. Balance. Be easy on yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Stay in the flow of energy. You have all of the tools that you need to navigate through whatever it is that you're navigating through here. It seems like we are conquering some battles here. We are at the point of conquering here. You know, this is triumph. This is victory. This is breakthrough. Very creative energy. Driven with passion here. Looking at all this energy says there's a lot of passion here. But your mind is your worst battlefield. Your mind. We'll get to this here last. You got to work with your talents. Work with your gifts. Keep on planting your seeds. You know, this to me does tell me that I do see a breakthrough coming with this energy here. You are that breakthrough yourself. This is, should I stay or should I go? This is a negative and a positive. We have to stay positive about our current situations. That's you, Aquarius. Your highest hopes and desires are not lost. This is a time of restoration. This is a time of rejuvenation. We're coming into a time of things springing forth new. Right? We're coming into a time of abundance, fertility, rebirth, but this also comes with the time of shedding of the old. People are getting rid of the old clutter. People are throwing shit away, getting ready for rummage sales, getting rid of their clothes that are too small on their kids, getting rid of toys that are no longer the kids are playing with. People are doing a spring cleanup, right? So part of that has to do with physically we're cleaning things up, but we're also going through this on a spiritual level as well. Because as it is on earth, it is in the heavens. Spiritually, you're dealing with this as a way of shedding the old stuff that's no longer serving you. Right. You could be stepping into new pathways, not afraid to get out of the comfort zone. But we just have to remain positive. I see a lot of anxiety. I see the only thing that I see taking place here is it's mind over matter here. Because again, this card speaks to me of restless nights. Hard time sleeping, a lot on my mind. Your mind's just overworked here, right? We need to release all of that. This is what we're shedding. Letting go of that. That don't serve me. Oh, I can't take a nap right now. I got them dishes to do. Oh, I got to get my laundry done. Oh, I got to go into town and do some running. No, Kimberly, you need to lay down and take a nap because the dishes will be there when you wake up. The laundry's not going anywhere. And you can go to the store once you get rested up. Rest. You see, sometimes we have to tell our mind, oh, yep, them dishes are there. Yep, I got this to do. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to do this. But then at the same time, you have to tell yourself, they'll be there when I wake up. Sometimes it's our very long day. We didn't have time to digress our whole day because we went nonstop all day. Now we're trying to shut our mind out. We're trying to close our night out, but we're having a hard time because the mind just wants to race. So, as long as the hands are occupied, the mind's occupied, right? Or keeping the mind occupied. That might be reading, watching a movie to take your mind off the whole day. Tomorrow's a brand new day. You are forever evolving. You're not the same person you were a year ago. Every day is a brand new day. And just stay in the now. Keep on burying yesterday. It's gone. Don't live the past. Don't let the past come back and haunt you. Bury that. You know, we are coming into a time where we have to bury things. Let go and release what is not serving our greater good here. And there's a lot to do with thoughts. Now you're not going to keep me from getting a nap because I got to do this and I got that to do. I got this to do. I got to. Forget all of the got tos. I got to rest. Then I can do them dishes. Then I can get my laundry done. Then I can clean the house. Then I can get dinner going. Or you get my drift, right? Nope, just Kimberly, you deserve it. Take yourself a little break. Right. And sometimes it's the mind that will keep us up because our mind just don't want to shut down. So if we find something to occupy us, like maybe watching something on TV, maybe listening to some music, so our mind is now there, you know what I mean? We're listening to the songs, or that might be even quiet meditation. Listening to the sounds of rain and thunder sometimes help people sleep. Maybe the sounds of nature might help you sleep. Maybe, you know what I mean? I just don't think being in complete silence after the busy mind's been going like a busy bee all day, and it's been a busy bee. Bzz, you know what I mean? That busy bee energy, right? We got to shut down from all of the busyness, the chaos, and whatever that day has been. And sometimes what helps is just to tune into something, you know? Tune into a movie. Maybe that might be reading a Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to take that important phone call. Okay, so yeah, we just have to take our mind off of all of the busy, right? And joy comes from that. You know, that's not here. Celebration, joy. Celebrate your accomplishments. Look at everything that you've gotten done. Look how far you've come. You know, celebrate the fruits of your labor, right? Okay? Tell yourself that you got this. This is wish fulfillment. From nighttime can be our restless nights, but morning always comes in. Joy always comes in the morning is something I keep on hearing the Spirit saying. Is joy comes in the morning. Celebration. I feel like a lot of what we're conquering is trying to keep ourselves in a balanced energy when it comes to our negative and positive ways of thinking. Does that make perfect sense? Alejandro, welcome to the channel. Welcome, Tiffany. Looking for love in all of the wrong places, that's what you just got to quit. You have to quit looking and just let love find you. Love will find you. There's no need to go looking for it, really, to be honest with you. Because then what happens is we end up looking for it in all of the wrong places. And you know what? It's like another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone, and another one bites the dust. Eat dust, right? Tiffany? Oh, well, you are very welcome, Aqua Sunny. Okay, so I feel like we're heading into... If I wanted to sum this up right here, be a bit more easy and compassionate with yourself and others. You know, just, there's no right way, there's no wrong way, because if we get it wrong, sooner or later we get it right. It's all right to fuck up, it's all right to make mistakes, because that's what you learn. You learn from them. Lessons become your blessings. You have all of the tools you need. Keep on working with your magic. Right now we're in a time of a season of luck. Luck is everywhere. The rabbits represent abundance and good luck. That's the symbol to a rabbit, is abundance and good luck, and 8 would be connected to the rabbit. Gaining victory and triumph here. You're gaining victory. I see a spark of very creative energy coming your way here. A spark of creative passion, renewal, breakthrough. I see hard work is paying off. Hard work will pay off. Keep on doing what you're doing. Seems like we're planting all of the right seeds. We just have to remain positive of what it is that we can't see. And you, Aquarius, that's you, but also your highest desires are manifesting. You just got to let go of worry, let go of anxiety. Find something to keep the mind occupied, right? I see joy comes from this, coming into a time of celebrations. Seeing the 9 of Cups here, this is an energy of me saying, you got this. Your highest wishes and desires are coming into fulfillment. And I also see here with this 2 of Cups, I see collaboration. I see like 2 heads are better than 1 here, teamwork. I see joy and happiness surrounding relationships. We just got to stay positive and keep the mind occupied and keep on working on the things that are benefiting you. And keep fighting the good fight of faith to keep on pushing forward. It's not a time to ever give up and throw in that towel. Today's a brand new day. Every day is brand new. It's like having a brand new pair of shoes. Every day is brand new. You can start your day out brand new every day. You don't have to start your day out the same way every day. You can start your day out new. Trying something new at your wake up. Maybe if you're used to having your coffee right when you wake up, maybe, I don't know, you know, just don't always get used to the same stuck patterns. You know, you want to start your day out new, try it out with starting your day new. You know, like, okay, this is how I'm used to waking up and starting my day. I'm not going to start my day looking at my device. I'm going to start my day at getting my nutrients, put on some music, go get myself freshened up. If I'm used to just starting my day and have, right when I wake up looking at my telephone, maybe that could be my issue. Maybe I need to not start my day out to look at my phone right when I wake up. Maybe I need to not respond to any text messages until I'm fully awake. Maybe I just need to get in there and take me my shower before I clean the house. Instead of mostly I clean the house, then I take my shower. Maybe today I'll just go take a shower, then I'll clean my house. You know, just trying things new. Alright, so who's up next? We got a question here for me? I can't be here too much more longer, so I have to see them questions in chat. Noha, welcome back. Alright, thank you for helping with the list, Cookie. The free list is going to close. Gemini, when start my new beginning? Will CJ come back? As him being my personal, I'm going to be with the future. Alright, what do we see here? We are in Mercury retrograde energy. Exes do tend to come back from the past. But, let's see here. Messages are for Gemini. Are you asking when you start a new beginning, will CJ try to come back? Is that what you're asking me? Messages are for Gemini. Alright, always look at it this way. That what is meant for your greater good is what's manifesting. Sometimes we gotta let go of things that we have no control over, and that's like if you love something, you set it free. If you love it, you set it free. If it's meant to be, it will be back, right? If it's meant to be. If that's not meant to be, and that's not manifesting for your greater good, this could be ways of the universe just tearing things down because you're getting ready for a whole new beginning. And this is a part of your life that, you know, you're moving from. But if this is meant to be, then the universe will find its way of bringing that back into your energies. But let's see here. Well, let's see what I can see here. Do we see CJ returning back from the past here when it comes to Gemini? When Gemini starts something new, do we see CJ coming back? If we're speaking of something, sometimes start new when it comes to maybe like if you're speaking and referring to starting a new relationship, sometimes that can trigger another, because usually a person wants what they can't have. When it comes to them masculine energies like that, usually, not always, but sometimes it could be the fact that, and I'm just throwing that out there, that okay, well, all right, now they want you because you've moved on. That is common. It does happen. You know, let's see here. We're seeing new. I am seeing new. We can look at this Ace of Wands as new relationship. Fire, desire, new. A new flame, a new fire. Ace represents the word new. Wand represents the word flame. So I could see this in two words. Ace, new. Wands, fire, flame. New, flame. I mean, Spirit is really speaking to me in those two words there. Face value. Word means new, and this means flame, fire. New flame. I see new. we see? Spirit is saying don't rush into things too quickly. Something might want to come rushing in. There's the flame. That flame's rushing in. This person's holding the flame. And this is an energy of, you know, fire is very fast moving energy. It moves swiftly and quick. And this is like saying hold the brakes a bit. Stand back. Don't rush into anything. Practice the good old saying that love is patient. So it seems like we do have love wanting to rush in here. This could represent this person wanting to quickly come back. Let's see here. Let me ask more about CJ. What do we see here with CJ? Too many cards. What do I see with CJ? Is CJ coming back into the future, and is this meant for the future? Show me what I need to see. The future of this energy. Too many cards. Just give me one card, Great Spirit. Choices, options when it comes to the energy. Not feeling it. This is an energy of not feeling it. Not feeling it. Not seeing it. Throwing the towel up. Giving up. Other options. What else do I see here? This relationship coming back. Karmic. 7. It's like moving. Nope. Nope. No. Gemini is my last card of the read. Heartbroken here. Still healing from a broken heart here. You, Gemini, my queen. Not seeing it at all. When this card popped out at me, the very first thing that came to my mind was just not seeing it. Generally, a lot of times, you need to let the spirit really speak to you when you're intuitive, right? I'm not going to come with this traditional message. Generally, this would be a message that I tell people it's not time to throw in the towel. I would tell people that you can't see your blessings right now, but it's not a time to give up. However, this energy is speaking to me right here. Giving up. Nothing's manifesting. Karmic lessons. And why it speaks to me in the negative is because it's right here near negative energy. This is a card saying we have choices, we have options. Weigh out your choices. This person's not your only choice. There's more fish in the sea, being blunt. This is an energy of saying, yes, it's time to throw the towel in. Yes, it's time to give up on this. Lost hope. It's not going anywhere. It's just, it's come for lessons to teach us. As long as we've learned the lesson here, it's not coming back to teach us again. So did you learn anything from the situation? And okay, that'd be like my daughter in a back and forth kind of relationship that's Gemini. And I tell her, you've not learned anything yet. I mean, he's not going to change. It seems to me like we're really wanting to put the conflict down behind us. We want to pick up these pieces from this broken heart over here. We want to pick up the pieces here from this broken heart. You, Gemini, picking up the pieces from a broken heart here. That's the 3 swords right here in this hand. These other 2 swords is picking up the conflict. Should I stay or should I go? No, I've decided to go. I'm putting this shit behind me. I'm taking a great big leap forward, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving past all of the turbulence here. I'm moving into a new horizon. My first card connects with the last card here. New horizon, where am I headed? I'm heading over here to the Ace of Wands. From the end into the beginning. This is new. Just don't be too big of a hurry to rush into anything. We are coming into an energy of magnet and love. But Spirit says right here, there's a healing process taking place here. This is not easy making these choices that we've made here. There's been some bold moves here. I got to realize that there's other choices here. And they need to weigh out my options. This is like energy of saying, give up. Karmic. Moving past the bullshit. Getting past the storms and the turbulence. Does that make any sense? Yeah, you came right after Chiron, Star. Yeah, you come after Chiron. You've been here for a while. You were here before Alfonso and Tiffany and probably maybe we were calling your name or something. I'll take you right after Chiron. Gemini, did that make sense for you? Yeah, to be honest with you, I think that by the time you come to that point of that, I think that's going to be something that's going to completely slip and fade away. To be technical, I don't think that this would be your future after all of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't think your life is ending there. You got something new coming in. And that's a lot of the healing that you're going through that I'm seeing. There's the divorce. Once a lot of this gets put behind you, you're going to start to see things more clearly. Things are going to become a bit more organized in your life as well. As you start to gain back that power and that strength and start gaining back your sense of freedom, you know what I mean? That's when things are going to take a quick change. And I see something new drawing your attention. Because I don't see the situation here with this person, even though they're saying, okay, well, once the divorce is final, then we can start something. I feel that's more smoke in the ear than anything else. What I feel there is that situation's not going to change. There's always going to be some kind of an excuse. That person's actually got a problem already, to be honest with you, when it comes to commitment. And that's just being used as their leverage. I think that once you come to the point of the divorce being final, I think what's going to happen is you're going to have a whole complete shift of consciousness when it comes to the connection that you have with this person here. I feel that someone else is coming across a path that's new. This person's going to fulfill you to a more fulfillment of this person here not fulfilling you. This has been like a rocky road kind of situation with you already, what you've been going through with the divorce. This has already been that back and forth whip effect kind of energy. Like 1 minute this feels like we're on fire. Lots of passion and desire, then boom, that shit goes cold. And that's just what you're not going to choose to have, is going from the fire to the cold. This just can't be all full of passion now and then all of a sudden, bam, within quickness it goes to cold. And I feel that's a lot of what you're dealing with when it comes to CJ. Okay, I hope that helps out. It's like fire and ice, hot and cold. When I say fire, it's like passion, kundalini risen. You know what I mean? It's like a kundalini rising up. And then, bam, it goes cold, quick. It takes no time. And it's been a back and forth kind of energy that you're going to come to a point you're not doing it no more. Because when it comes to your love life, it means so much more than just the back and forth energy. You love very strong. Your love is strong for a person that's got it strong back with you. So this person did you wrong, and that's why you're going through a divorce, because Gemini to Gemini, we're your best friend until you get on the bad side, and then it's like we turn our cheek and give you the other cheek, and we don't turn back. We don't go backwards. We're not coming back. When this is over, it's over. And when we say it's over, it's over. And you see, and that's where it's at with that divorce, is that shit's taken its course. Okay, so Kira, Chiron. I thought I seen your question. I thought I seen your question down here. Oh, I ain't got time to be going backwards and looking. Gemini, oh. Oh, I don't see your question. Oh. I'm going to have to close out. I'm not going to be able to have time to get through everybody. Alright, here's your question. Alright, who's after Chiron? Star, make sure you got your question posted because I can't go backwards. Post your question, please. You guys are going to have to be prompt. You got to post your question. Ali Hanzo, please post your question. What is your zodiac? If you're inquiring on somebody else, give me that person's zodiac. Messages are for Chiron. Leo. Chiron. It's been a while since we've done a reading. Like 4, is it safe to be in a relationship again? How long have you been divorced? Alright, how long have you been divorced, Chiron? You're not meant to be by yourself. What does not work out eventually works out for your greater good in the long run. So even though this did not work out, does not mean that love is lost. Love is everywhere. It's all the way around you. You got to come into the energy of loving yourself, because you're no good for anybody or even a relationship if you can't love yourself. Because if we have to have validation outside of ourselves, what happens is we have to have we have to be validated there, and that means I have to feel like I'm loved in order to be accepted, when no, you're all that you need. You come in this world alone, you're going to be excellent out of this world alone. You got to come to the energy of being comfortable just being yourself, that I'm happy in love with myself, or I could be happy in a relationship, but I'm not desperate and I'm not in a hurry, and I'm divine love. I'm worthy of love. I deserve love, but I'm not desperate for it. Because outside of all that just brings desperation. It brings codependency. We have to be fully dependent on ourselves, where we don't need to depend on anybody besides ourselves. That way I can live with you and I can live without you. We have to come to that kind of balance when it comes to a relationship. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we don't, maybe we do, maybe we don't. Does he love me? Does he love me not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? You know what I'm saying? It's like a two-way. That's duality. And it goes so much further from there. The point is we can't be in a hurry when it comes to love. Number one key that you need is patience. Love is patient. When we can understand what true love is and what true love is not, we know what's real and we know what is fake. True love is understanding. It's caring. It's sharing. And that understanding is a big thing. It comes with trust. Because if we don't have trust in a relationship, we can't build a relationship. We got to have understanding. I have to spend time with you, but I also have to be by myself. It's called give me my space. I love you, but I also love myself. You see, there's got to be a balance with that energy. You got to be comfortable being just exactly who you are, loving yourself, and not willing to fall for anything. So, when we're not in a hurry and it's patient, we got to go through the get to know you phase. Generally, by the time you get to know a person a little bit, you decide, well, could I spend my life with this person or could I not? You're going to develop if that person's a cheater, a liar, a con artist, a player. Because action speaks louder than words. I can tell you everything you want to hear. Those words can be very charismatic and chastising and you know, they can come with their words being as smooth as butter. But literally they have drawn swords. Their words are not their exact intentions because their fucking head is blocking everything out because they're thinking with the wrong damn head. Hey, what you doing tonight? Can I come shack up with you? You know, I mean, you don't want the shack up. You see, you got to know what you want. You got to know what you're looking for. You got to know what you'll settle for and what you won't settle for. So what do you want when it comes to love? What are you looking for? It all starts at home with yourself. Love yourself. Love life. And your ultimate remedy is your love life will magically transform. It starts with 2 steps. Love yourself and love life. And your love life will magically transform. Because if a person can't now, because I have love for you now, it takes 2. What about this person here? Does this person love themselves? Because as well as I can't love you if I don't love myself, well, this person can't love me if they don't love themselves. Because you got to love yourself, you got to love life, you got to enjoy the greater things of life. Let's get out and do things. Let's not be, you know what I mean? A person's not good for a relationship if they've got trust issues and they've got jealousy and they are not honest. They're liars. That's the opposite of what true love is. So the opposite of true love is liar, cheater, conniver, jealousy, contrite, possessiveness, control. You're not looking for that. That's not what you want in a relationship. Who in the hell would want that? That's just common sense. You want honesty. You want someone that's like-minded like yourself. You want someone that you know, you might want someone that travels. You might want someone that is family orientated. Someone that wants children in the future. Or someone that, you know, wants serious commitment. Someone that wants to build a future. What you don't want is the lazy fucking fat fucker that wants to sit on the couch and smoke weed and get high all fucking day and say, what's for dinner, hun? That's not what you want. You don't want the man to just suck off your tit. You want a man that's a man, that can get out there and be a man and provide. Someone that's not jealous or controlling or possessiveness. And beware of charismatic words, because they come as smooth as butter. Just because I talk all sweet and I seem all sweet, do you know that person? What about the other side of the person? Do you know the other side of all that sweetness? Right. You need to get to know a person before you just jump into anything. Love is something that's patient. It should not be rushed, and you shouldn't have to go looking for it. It will find you. Alright, messages are for Chiron. You got to not carry baggage from this relationship of this divorce. See, so there's a healing process. You can date. You can find love everywhere because it's always there. Love is everywhere. But are you ready? You wanting, needing, and being ready. When we're ready, we're not carrying the past into this new. So part of that healing process is to learn to trust again. You know, you might have to work on that per se, because, like, for an example, if you're coming from someone that was abusive, narcissistic, karmic, there's a healing process. Because we don't want to magnet that energy back into our next partner. We want to make sure that we've learned them lessons so that we can see if it comes our way that we're not going through that again. Right? And know that you are worthy of having the love that your heart desires, and you are divine love. If you're an honest person, you deserve to have a person that's honest. You don't deserve to be lied to. You don't deserve to be cheated on, controlled, or manipulated, or any of that. And there is real out there. But you got to pluck it out of the crowd of all the fakeness. Because I like to say that, you know, you can come a dime a dozen, but the rare ones don't stick out in the crowd like that, you know what I mean? And they're going to show you, not tell you. They're not going to tell you everything they can do or everything that they want and all of this sweet nothing in your ear. They're actually going to be all about action. Their actions are going to speak louder than their words. But you can't carry the old into the new. Messages are for Chiron. Yeah, let's not rush it. Love is patient. Let go of grief, regret. I still see a healing there. We're still going through some healing here. You gotta let go of everything that don't serve you. What comes in after this is like coming into soulmate type of energy. When you find that person that your heart desires to be with, you're gonna know it. You'll feel it. You don't have to second question it. It's a feeling of wholeness. You feel complete. You know, you don't feel like there's empty gaps there. You don't have to feel like, does this person care about me, or does this person think of me? You're going to know. Yeah, I think of you. I can't stop thinking about you, because you're going to know it. Right? You shouldn't have to question that, really, to be honest with you. Soulmate connection, yes, I see love coming back in. A balance of giving yourself love and radiating that out to the universe. But I do see that there's still a healing process taking place here. Once this is all completely behind you, you're ready to take on something new. You're getting to the end of that. 10 endings. You're coming to the ending of that. Let me see here. Show me a 10. Well, we got 12 there. Endings and renewal. I have got to 5 changes here. Oh, that came right out. That's a 9, completion of cycles. Completing cycles here. I feel like you are completing cycles there, but we're not quite all the way there. This is where harmony starts to come back in with them 6s. Balance and harmony. 11, when it comes to 2 pillars there, yeah, we do see a balancing coming back in. And then 11. 11, 11. Them are some numbers I would want to see to know that we are manifesting, again, another twin flame connection. But it starts with self. You have to love yourself and keep on radiant love out there, and don't be desperate when it comes to love, and don't be in a hurry, and be patient when it comes to love. Don't rush into anything. If you got love that's coming in and it's wanting to rush, that's usually some red flags to say, hey, beware. Why are you moving too fast? Slow down a bit. This is going too quick. We don't want to rush into nothing. But we do see love coming in here. I do see that here, even though we don't have the 7 of Cups here. Love is always about choices. You don't have to choose to settle with just anything. You can have anything that you want. You don't have to settle. Okay? Alright, so Star, you are up, hon. Boy, the day is going by so quick. Alright, do we want to continue to work with these cards? Cards are still quite active. Still quite active. Let's see here. What is your question? What's affecting, blocking me from financial abundance right now, Scorpio? Let's go over here for you, Scorpio. Messages are for Scorpio. Oh, Junior's going to be here any minute. Messages are for Scorpio. What is affecting Scorpio and blocking from financial abundance? What are the blockages here for financial abundance? Not enough balance. Where are we overdoing it? Where are we underdoing it? 3D way of thinking, being stuck in the 3D. Needing to break chains. Need to break the chains. What is the next message coming up here for Star? Financial blockage, blocking abundance. What else do we see here? You will gain victory here. It's like you just have to break those chains. Break the chains that are keeping things bound. Balance. Here in balance. Patience. What do we need to know as far as blockages for abundance? What do we need to know as far as the removing blockages for abundance? Removing blockages for abundance. Not to lose hope, stay positive, foresee it, tell yourself that today your luck is turning around. Where the bad luck has been, good luck is being found. Start speaking them into abundance. I highly recommend to work with some St. Jude breakthrough candles for fast and speedy breakthrough. Working with some St. Jude prayer invocations. Believe when you pray, your prayers are heard. Believe in the greater things that are about to come. Your highest hopes and desires are wanting to manifest here. Show me some overall energy here. Show me some overall energy here, Great Spirit. These cards are really active. Show me some overall energy. Overall energy. Pause. Coming from pause. Final outcome. Wish fulfillment. Okay. I feel like what we have here blocking as you're gaining victory here is mind over matter. The playground for the devil is the mind. The battlefield is the mind. Also, I'm also feeling with this energy is breaking chains. Breaking chains. That could have a lot to do with consciousness when it comes to your way of thinking. Gaining victory right there through breakthrough when it comes to mind. Because here I keep on hearing Spirit say break chains. Alright, so staying positive. What hinders our blessings is doubt. Fear, not having hope, having belief, letting go of any doubt, letting go of any fear, because that's what actually blocks your blessings. And I'm hearing that right here, patience too, and having patience. Believing that when you're praying, believe that your prayers are being heard. Stand still, be patient. There is brighter coming. This is not your forever moment to be here. You're meant for such more greater. You're meant for abundance. You're meant to experience that. God wants to bless you so you can become a blessing to another person. And that's how the heavens work. But what hinders your blessings is that of doubt, fear, working with cinnamon. Cinnamon brings forth good abundance and good luck. Working with St. Jude candles. Speaking that today is your lucky day. Working with some positive I am affirmations of I am abundant. I am lucky. Maybe get out there and reprogram the way your mind thinks when it comes to abundance. And that would be where I would recommend that you got homework to do there. And that is where I would say get out there and do some positive I am affirmations to transform your mind in the renewing of your mind while you sleep at night. And do that for a 30-day challenge. 30 days. You're to work on abundance manifestations. The positive I am. Okay? So if I type into my search engine of YouTube, I am positive transformations for abundance of renewing my mind while I sleep at night. And there's all kinds on here. Transform your life. Program your mind while you sleep. I am positive. I am abundance. affirmations for health, wealth, and happiness, abundance of the I am. Some of these are like a 21-day, you know. When you start seeing breakthrough, it's not time to start because your big breakthrough's not here yet. You need to keep pushing through. And I highly recommend this to be at least 21 days to 30 days. Like you see, I'm opening up a 30-day breakthrough here. And you guys can sow a seed here as a gift. And them seeds are going to be sown. And we're going to do some creative things here, where I'll reach out of the hat and pick a lucky, like every time someone sows a seed for donating, that will go into a ticket, and that gives you a chance to win a free reading. I might even do some free, do some candles, do like a money gift box that helps to attract abundance. We might do some raffles on that. I just got to sit back and use my mind on what my giveaways are going to be. But yeah, and we work with the sowing of seeds, especially that we're coming into the Easter eggs. We start planting them seeds as we're coming into Easter, Passover, time of planting seeds. And then within 30 days we release them, and we go into 30-day prayer. So those that are sowing seeds into the 30-day ritual, you go into a 30-day prayer morning and night as I'm lifting up the archangel candles. I always recommend to sow a seed of 1111. And then when we go live and you're planting seeds here going live, you know, you can plant a seed of whatever, but I say I always start out with an 1111 seed for the numbers of the manifestations of 1111 to work with that frequency. But yeah, we're going to be working on that too. I'll be sharing some more of that with you guys in the community. But this is a card of saying hope is not lost here. This is a card that's telling me stand still and be patient. And this is Spirit saying wish fulfillment here. You got this. So I feel a lot of what we're seeing here is a renewing when it comes to the mind. So my advice would be to work with the positive I am affirmations. Doing this while you sleep at night. So reshifting your mindset to telling yourself that you are abundance, you are good luck, and then you can also, like, say after you're in this for 7 days, you're just letting this reprogram your mind. You can start going outside and doing other things, like maybe doing the positive affirmations of money, money, money comes to me fast and easy. Money, money, money comes to me fast and easy. I am open to abundance. I am opening up the doors to opportunities in my life. Bless my home. Bless my cupboards. I am a blessing. God wants to bless me with so much that I'm open to receive plentiful. Another thing that would block your blessings is when I go to give you a gift, you can't say, nope, I don't want that. You have to be in the energy to receive. So be open to receiving. And say, I'm open to receive. I receive plentiful. I am abundance. I am prosperity. Let prosperity reign within these walls. Use your imagination. Bring yourself in a money waterfall. All right, so see money raining. All right, watch some videos like this. See money. Then see it. Put that picture in front of you. Now we're going to listen to subliminal sleep track with activating the tones subconsciously of money raining. And you're going to now see money. See it. See it coming. See money. See money. See green. See, whoa, see the color green. You know, see it. Say, money, 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 come to me fast and easy. Money, 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 come to me fast and easy. All right, so work with that kind of energy. Money visualizations. I wouldn't say do that to start out. First start reprogramming the mind with the I am affirmations and then go to that. You know, manifest and rain and money. Then speak those blessings into your home. Speak those blessings into your wallet. And you will start seeing your luck turn around. When you see breakthrough, it's not time to give up. A lot of people like to give up when they get their breakthrough. And they just got a small breakthrough. They didn't even wait for the big breakthrough. Keep on going. Go the 21 days. I recommend 30 days. Okay. You are very welcome. Yeah, you need to reprogram the way that we think when it comes to money. Whoa! These cards are flying everywhere. I gotta get up and unlock that door. Junior, it sounds like Junior's here now. Alright, we're gonna have to hurry up. He's gonna want this device. Alright, so next on the list we have Alejandro. The free list is closed. Okay, after Alejandro, we have Tiffany. Can you come and post your question? Noah Eastham, can you post your question? Tiffany, please come post your questions. Or Noah, please post your question. Alright, so if you guys want to get in on the sow a seed 30-day financial breakthrough altars, please sow a seed of 1111. That's going to get you into the 30-day prayer cycle of being lifted up for 30 days straight, morning and evening, using the candles of St. Jude candles. During the 30 days, we're going to be working with other things, so stick with me during the 30 days. You guys will see me out here. I gotta grab these cards that fell. Oh, don't want it. I'm on a cord here. I had to plug the device in because it was going dead. But yeah, get in on the rituals. I'll be doing giveaways in the chat when it comes to in-depth readings for tarot. We'll be trying to sew up some things there where people can sow a seed for more in depth. And anyone that sows a seed or donates to the work here, all of the seeds go on. Like you know, if you donate 3 times, you got 3 tickets in the cup, right? And then I draw at the end of the 30 days. I draw out for lucky winners, and I do giveaways. And to get in on that, it's a start of 1111 seed to sow a seed, right? And then your seeds go on the wall right here. They're gonna, well, we're probably not gonna put them there. We might just start a wall behind over here and start sowing the seeds on the wall. And then after the 30 days are up, them seeds are gonna go right into the work that we do here. Per se, it might help to pay the networks forward. Might help out with candles that we need during the 30 days I'm doing this. It might help out with supplies that we're going to be working with and using. You know, different supplies I'll be having to work with. That's where those funds will go towards, is going right back into the work. So they're being sold right into the work that we're doing. I gotta unlock this door because Junior's gonna be here in a minute. I gotta finish up this list because I got things to do before he arrives, or shortly after he arrives. Alright, I'll get that door when he arrives. Okay. Alright, so we are on Alejandro, Sagittarius. Will I receive my settlement check soon? Let's see what I can see here. How long has it been? How long has it been? Alright, thank you, Noha. Tiffany, if you're still with me, please post your question. Let's see here. Okay. Let's put that right there. Alright, what do we see here for Ali Hanzo, Sagittarius? Matthias, welcome. Oh, well, thank you. Ali Hanzo for Sagittarius. Messages are for Sagittarius. Will Sagittarius be receiving the settlement here soon? Will Sagittarius receive this settlement here soon? Will Sagittarius be receiving the settlement soon? They said springtime. Alright, let's see what we see here. We're on a little bit of a pause right now. Mercury retrograde, I don't see that right now. But it's coming. When it comes, you're going to be into movement here. This is driven action. So this is telling me, yeah, good news is coming. After a bit of a pause, Mercury is in retrograde right now, so I don't see it taking place during Mercury retrograde. Could be right after Mercury retrograde. Right here, Two of Pentacles, yeah. Two of Pentacles. Show me what else I see here. Oh my God. And then we get East 8 right here. This is money right there. Yeah, money's coming in here. This has got to do with trust. It's got to do with wills. It's got to do with estates, like you said, settlements, long-term investments. But on your hand here, we're speaking of a settlement. This right here is your settlement card right here. Yeah. Yep, this is messages of good news coming in. A little bit of a standstill here. We're in a bit of a pause here. Stand still. Like I said, my first card and last card connect. This card spoke to me of stand still, pause. My last card is that of pause. We're on a bit of a short delay. And when I say short, this is just a short pause. But it's coming in. Let's see here. Alexa, when is Mercury all done with retrograde? Oh boy, she's so stupid. Alexa, when does Mercury go retrograde? Or, excuse me.
Mercury is in retrograde motion since February 26, 2026. Mercury will return to direct on March 20, 2026.
March 28th. So yeah, you're right there close to spring. You ain't got much longer here. This is coming in 8, abundance. Fast movement. When this comes off of delay, I say you should be hearing some news here. After the short pause, a short delay. Mercury's all done and goes back direct March 28th. We're not that far from there right now, and things at that point start to go forward movement. So I say by April, that's my 8 there. April 4. April. Four it is. There's 4 again. I called it before I even rolled it. 4. April. Could be that of April 5th. Between April 5th and April 11th. We got the 5th, we've got the 6th, we have the 11th. By April 11th. April, give me a 4. Confirm my 4 for April. Give me confirmations of 4 for April. Will the settlement be in for April? Give me a 4 if it's going to be in for April. Sagittarius. That's a 1. That represents renewal. There's my 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Luck is very good here for April. The first, going into the first 11 days of April. By April 5th, here's what I'm seeing here. Figuring between April 5th and April 11th. Oh, you are very welcome. Goes direct in a few days. 4 be in a few days. Very well could be. I see it here no later than April, though. So it could be any time from here to there. That 4 could be a few days. That 4 could represent a few days there. Yeah, that 4 could represent a few days there. But then again, we could be seeing a pause surrounding that. Come back and let me know how everything works out. Sounds like June bugs here now. Okay, going in direct in a few days. Today's Monday, yeah, that very well could be. That 4 could represent a few days. Pay attention to your intuitions. Pay attention to your intuitions. All right, next we have Noha. I'm a Cancer. General message from Spirit, please. What is the general messages here for Cancer? Messages are for Noha. What is the messages here for Noha for Cancer? Noha for Cancer. Brighter days are coming ahead here. Joy, happiness, success, hotter days. Coming into more brighter days here. Getting out of your comfort zone, taking that leap. Have you been thinking about getting out and doing something new? This all speaks of brand new, vibrant energy. Leaping out into that sun. Getting out of the comfort zone. Getting out and enjoying that sunlight. Getting out and you know what I mean? Taking that leap into the unknown, trying new things. For Noha. Messages are for Noha. What else do we need to see here, Great Spirit? Alright, show me another energy here, Great Spirit. Too many cards. Show me another energy here, one card. Wheel of Fortune. Standing in your power. Luck is coming in your favor. Brighter days are in store. Joyful happiness. Taking a leap, getting out in that sunlight. Trying new things, getting out of the comfort zone. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor here. Luck is coming in your direction. We're coming in the season of activating that good luck. Closing out cycles, beginning new cycles here. We're starting into a new cycle of spring where we're going to start seeing things start to flourish. This is an energy of standing back in your joy, following that light, being in the sun, Leo type of energy, knowing what you want, leadership skills, going after what you want, strength, having much strength, following your heart. Seeing the bigger picture of things. Overcoming challenges here. Rising up. Magic is in the air. Magic is everywhere. Grand horizon, and welcome into the grand horizon. And we are coming through a grand time of great resurrection. A time that things are rising in from the ashes. The worms are coming from the dirt now. The ground is going soft. It's a time of resurrection. Time. Things are coming, you know, rising up. This is a time of grand rising, and it's a time of a huge awakening spiritually. You have all of the tools that you need to navigate. A lot of that is your inner strength, your passion, leadership skills, seeing the bigger picture of things, coming through challenges. Cycle starting to begin with a new cycle here. Coming into a cycle of good luck. Getting out of your comfort zone and taking that leap into the unknown is what Spirit wants you to do. Take that leap. Follow your intuitions. Try your luck. Seeing sevens. I'm seeing ones here. I'm seeing endings and new beginnings with tens. There's a 9, completion of cycles. Starting new cycles here. More vibrant energy. Continue to keep on planting your seeds. Number 10. Endings and new beginnings there. I'm also seeing the ones here. That's 6. Harmonious balance. 10. Endings and new beginnings. 8. Infinite blessings. Abundance. Good luck. Prosperity. 10. Endings. New beginnings. We're definitely closing out some chapters here with all these 10s. Definitely closing out some chapters with them 10s there. That's also bringing in new beginnings. Okay, Noha? General message for me, Taurus. General messages are for Taurus for Patricia. General messages are for Taurus for Patricia. What general messages are here for Patricia? Messages are for Patricia, for Taurus. What is it that Great Spirit wants Patricia to know here, Great Spirit? Messages are for Patricia, for Taurus. Nourishment. Drinking plenty enough water. Caretaking abilities. Very compassionate energy. Nurturing. It's like the all-motherly type of energy. Sacred keeper of the waters. When I see this energy here too, I'd like to say that you should be embraced with that yourself. Make sure you're getting yourself plenty of rest, and you're taking good care of yourself. That you're having compassion for oneself. You're nurturing yourself. Replenishing yourself. This is very intuitive kind of energy. Very empathic type of energy. Make sure you're taking good care of yourself. You're drinking plenty enough water. You're getting plenty enough replenishment. Because it seems to me like with this energy there, we give so much care to others that we have to remember to care for ourselves too. Because this is caretaker energy here too, abilities. It's where you have that gifted nature of the motherly nature of caretaking, and sometimes we tend to be too caring of everyone else, but then we lose that on ourselves. We have to make sure that we're nourishing ourselves. We need to stand on our own throne here. We need to be replenishing ourselves with these sacred waters, drinking plenty enough water, staying emotionally grounded, taking time out for rest when you're needing it there. Next message is for Patricia. What is the next message here for Patricia? Next message is for Patricia. I've been awaiting some good news financially here. We've got some good news coming in financially. Someone coming in with financial favor. Some help coming in financially. Maybe some financial good news involving a job. If you've been waiting for some good news here involving your finances, this is to let you know that you do have a message that's already touched ground on earth. Feet are already on earth planted, and this is a messenger that comes forth with a financial blessing. And again, that is a financial blessing. That could be an open door to a new job. It could be an open door to to a financial blessing. Or it could very well mean that you've been waiting for a financial blessing that you've been waiting for is on its way. It's coming in. And look at that. Luck is coming in here with the Wheel of Fortune. This is bringing forth a turning point in your life as well. The wheel is turning in your favor here, Patricia. Have patience, which is something that we like to have at times. Here's what Spirit's telling me. Sometimes you just got to work with your patience. Be patient. See it. Visualize it. Tell yourself it's coming. Stand still, be patient, and wait. It's on its way. This is Taurus energy right here, my King of Pentacles, which is a card of great success, prosperity, and abundance. What is this overall energy here for Patricia? Yeah, there's a tearing down of some old energy, but a rebuilding of new here. Those are some closing out cycles here. We do see happy family fulfillment here in the end of everything here. Your overall energy. You need to stand still. Well, you need to be patient here. You got good news coming. Will is turning in your favor here. Make sure you're staying grounded emotionally. Make sure you're drinking plenty enough water, getting rest, taking care of yourself. Not just always taking care of everybody else around you. You have to take care of yourself first, because then you're being depleted. Seeing some good luck and fortune revolving around family, work, money, finances. There's been a tearing down of some energy with this tower, though. This is huge epiphany change that's on its way. Things are changing quickly here, for the greater here. Things are happening quick. Yeah. 7, see that luck. 10s, karmic will. 8, abundance, just as good. When I see that 8 there, it speaks to me of like bunny rabbit type of energy, infinity, balance, abundance, prosperity. 9, completion of cycles there. 5, changes here, right in the now. I'm hearing changes here now. 12, Trinity number. 1 plus 2 is 3. Things taking place in cycles, closing out cycles, beginning new cycles, rebirth and energy. Bury what is no longer serving you. 8, again, connecting to the abundance and prosperity. You got good luck coming in. And then we see 6 here. Coming into harmonious balance, I feel, with family and finances. Just be patient. Make sure you're counting your blessings so you can see your blessings when they come in. That fucking noises out there. Heavy ass wind. Okay. All right, I think that wraps up for the free list, right? Hi Janet, how are you doing? All right, who's here? I'll pull a couple really quick cards and then we're going to be closing out. Show me some hearts, green. If you want 3 quick cards, red for you. Hurry up, make it fast. Make it fast, we got to hurry. Last call, everybody. I got to go. And it is actually pretty warm in here today. All right. You are very welcome, Patricia. All right. Let me take out this robe. It's warm in here. Take that off. Shalame. Here comes Junior. Here comes Aaliyah. Oh, come into my busy daycare hours now. Now I'm not going to break free and get a break actually until, well, Tuesday, but I have a lot of appointments to run. I'll be back here. We'll be back live again tomorrow. I'm going to try to come in at my earlier rise up. Oh, well, thank you so much, Aqua. Thank you. All right, Cookie, what is your question, Sunshine? You're my last reading. brought in the money tree for good luck. We brought in a lot of different crystals that attract good abundance. I still need to bring some more crystals out though. And then we got these crystals over here. I want to bring out some more citrine. We do have some citrine out here. I do have fire agate. I want to bring out some gold pyrite. Maybe some more green jade. But we already got the green jade out here. We got selenite, clear quartz, fire agates. Maybe bring in some gold pyrite, maybe some tiger's eye. And, yeah. We got some malachite out here, green jade, green adventurine. And I've just got some more green towers. A lot of green jade, clear quartz crystal. Okay, Cookie, feel like you're stuck? I'm working but not advancing in career, requesting your guidance. Okay. Alright. The wind has been hellacious where I'm at. Alright, what is the messages that we have here for Cookie, Great Spirit? Virgo. Regarding work. Feelings of being stuck. Working but not advancing. What does Great Spirit have here? Messages are for Cookie. Virgo. For Virgo. Oh, well, thank you. I try to build everything according to the camera and how the camera sees things. So I tried to build for where the camera's at. And, of course, I like being where the sun rises or the moon rises here at the window. This is my west. So the sun's about ready to start coming in from the west. Sun sets at this window. So this is where the moon and the sun sets at. Messages are for Cookie. What do we need to see here as far as work? What angelic guidance is here regarding work? Feelings of being stuck. Working but not advancing. What do we see here? Show me what I need to see here. Messages are for Virgo. What are messages here for Virgo? Too many cards. Show me what I need to see here for Virgo. I feel like I'm far away here. Oh, that wind sounds terrible out there. Messages are for Virgo. That was harsh. Okay, movement. Seeing this as movement, determination, willpower, being in control of those reins. What else am I seeing here? 7, I'm seeing luck there. Let me see what else comes with this. This is a card of abundance. which is my Virgo energy right there. Looking within, deep soul searching. Next message here. That's came out at me twice. You're wandering into the past of memory lane. What else do we need to see for career here? Seeing it as fulfillment, success. What does she need to do? Some advice as far as work. Give me some advice for work. Advice for work. Advice for work. Some advice for work. Advice. Seeing joy. Alright, Great Spirit. Seeing wish fulfillment there too with those nines. I feel it's not a time to give up here, because I feel you will come into seeing your hard work paying off here with this Nine of Pentacles. This is someone that sees the fruits of their labor here. I feel that you are very driven when it comes to work here. You're very, very passionate about what it is that you do. So I feel like you have a lot of strong willpower here. Not to mention, I feel like you know your worth. I feel it's not a time for you to give up. That you will see the fruits of your labor pay off here. But also, I feel like there's also a deep soul search in here on the inside here with this Hermit energy. And these speak to me a lot to do with family, memories, happiness, completion of happiness, fulfillment, joy. All of these energies speak to me of a time of joy, fulfillment, and happiness. I feel like you are working in that energy there. Okay, I'm not seeing like, I'm not seeing an energy of like, okay, it's just a time to just give up on what you're doing. I feel that eventually this is going to pay off. But also I feel like, it does not hurt to also take a leap into the unknown. Like explore. Soul searching, exploring here with this leap of faith over here. This would speak to me of exploring. I'm going to go ahead and pull out some more energies to see what comes with these energies here and go in a bit more deeper. Chariot. Give me some energy here for the Chariot here, Great Spirit. Messages are for Virgo. Okay. This is someone very highly intuitive. Knows her worth, stands in her truth, honest, hardworking, Nine of Pentacles. This is wish fulfillment here. 9 confirms a 9 there. We got 9 over here. Got 999. That's like rebirthing of cycles there with those 9s. answered prayers. I don't see it's like time, I don't think it's time to throw your towel in over here. I feel that your hard work is going to be recognized and paid off. Have you talked to them as far as climbing higher? And look at that, the Hermit comes up to confirm the Hermit. Have you talked with them to find out, like just spoke your truth here? Have you discussed ways of being able to climb higher or advance at what you're doing? Have you brought this in for discussions? Because Spirit's saying that you got what it takes. This is also breakthrough here. Show me for the 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. It's in confirmed with the 6 of Wands, gaining victory. With the 10 of Cups, this is, well, the 6 confirms the 6 here. 10 confirms the 10 here. The 9 confirms the 9 here. Then Hermit confirms this right here, which is a 9. Then we got a 1. That heater shut off? No, I shut it off. This 10 speaks of working on long term, but we're also gaining victory here when it comes to our finances for future success here. This is determined, willpower, conquering, has what it takes. Happy fulfillment here, celebrations. So I feel like you're going to be coming into a time of celebrating the fruits of your labor here. Highest desires and wishes manifesting here with this 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, Oh, really, Kevin? Well, you must be pretty attractive. You're drawing her attention. But yeah, I see that these situations are going to work, I feel like you are working at financial security here with the future with this 10 of Pentacles. I feel that we are working for fulfillment here. Your hard work is paying off. You are very dedicated to what you do. You're a hard worker. You're definitely being recognized for that here. I'm seeing recognition here. I also see deep soul searching, but also breakthrough here when it comes to the energy there. But I see joy coming for you towards the end here, you know what I mean, of your read here. Celebrations. So I feel like you will be celebrating climbing higher here. This is someone being seated in higher places here. And believe this right here is being in higher places. The Chariot, both of these are being positioned in high places. So I do see that you'd be climbing higher here. I do see higher positions. I just can't see it right now with the 7 of Pentacles. But this is my energy to say, hey, it's not a time to give up. You got to just keep on going with your gifts. Keep on doing your best at what you do. And I feel that you are headed to I do see that there's future potential here. I do see that you could be climbing higher here with where you're at. Yeah, I'm on my last reading right now. I will be back in the morning. If I can come in tonight, I'll try to, but I can't guarantee, but I'm going to try to. I do want to get some nighttime tarot out there. But, yeah, I see that, Climbing higher. That's 11. That represents a balancing. Manifestations, 1-1. Cookie. We see 5 there. You will see change here. Probably just not seeing it right now. You're not seeing the hard work pay off, but this is not a time to give up, because I feel like, you know, you're good at what you do. You know that. But I do feel like this could take you higher. 10. That speaks of that 1. 1 plus 0, 1. Reaching new heights. 3. That's Trinity. I should be seeing a lot of that in my reads just overall, because we're coming into that time of, you know, shutting the old and coming into new. So, I mean, this is not taking you to stagnant energy. 7 luck is on your side there. 7 chariot. That's also, again, like I said, lots of willpower and strength there. 11. Seeing a lot with these 1s and 11s in your energy. That dice is 11. This one's 11. Yeah. Don't give up. Keep on doing what you're doing. I'm not seeing it's time to you know, I'm seeing that the fruits of your hard work are going to pay off, but we can't see them right now with the 7 of Pentacles. All right? Yeah, I see you gaining victory here. I do see that this has got opportunities for you to climb higher here, too. I think that maybe you just need to discuss that you're looking for a higher position, advancement. Discuss that. My daughter's getting ready to climb higher in her job, but it's taken her a lot of hard work to get there. It's taken her a lot of effort, but she's about ready to fulfill that. Okay. Okay. You are very welcome. All right, we're going to go ahead and close out until the next time. I'll be connecting with you guys either later on this evening. Most likely it will be at my Rise Up. I'm going to try to come in this evening, but there's no guarantees. Just depends on how my day ends, on where my energy is at once my day starts to come to a close. All right. Lots of love and respect to you too as well, Cookie. All right, you guys have a very blessed day. And we'll close out with a quick enchantment. All right. Let's go ahead and close out with this little quick enchantment. Lucky Clover power line for everyone. All right, here's a good, powerful affirmation. By Clover Bright and Emerald Light, all bad luck is bound. All blessings in sight. Fortune flows. Favor is near. Irish luck is here. And good paths now appear. By Clover Bright and Emerald Light. Whoops. By Clover Bright and Emerald Light, all bad luck is bound, all blessings in sight. Fortune flows, favor is near, Irish luck is here, and good paths appear. By Clover Bright and Emerald Light, all bad luck is bound, and blessings in sight. Fortune flows, favor is near, Irish luck is here, and good paths appear. Like clovers in the fields, may blessings multiply. Like the rainbow's end, May fortune find its way to all of you. The luck of the Irish walks beside us now. And so it is. All right. I'll close out with an Amish blessing. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but joy and happiness come through your doors. Have a blessed day. Until next time, you guys, good luck. Tell yourself you got this. And wishes are here. All right, love you guys all so dearly. Namaste. Thank you, Magic Tarot Cards. You guys got to go check out Magic Tarot Cards channel too. She goes live a lot too, and she's really, really intuitive. She would be like one I go to. I don't go into too much insight outside of myself. But if I want to book somebody or get a reading, she's the person I would go to. So, yeah, go check out her channel. Thank you, Magic Tarot Cards. I'm back. I came into your live, I don't know. I was like watching a few nights ago or so. I tuned into a live that you were live. You weren't live for very long and then you closed out. I come in towards the end. I was trying to see if I could see the troll in there, but I could not see the troll. Yeah. Yeah, I was monitoring to see if I could see her up in there trying to troll. But I didn't. Everything looked fine. You looked like you had a good crowd in there. I think I think you had a couple moderators in there. You did. One of them. Okay, I know when I was in there. Now I can recall. The one moderator, she's got to be a little bit new. But she was definitely spamming your chat with moderation. I've seen most of her text messages out of anybody else's text messages. So that was a few nights ago. It could have even been a week ago. Marcia was in there too. So yeah, it's been really busy for me. I've been doing a lot. I've been in a lot of book sessions on my free time too when I'm not here, and then like tearing down and trying to bring in the luck of the Irish and work with these. You know, we're gonna go ahead and start a 30-day breakthrough ritual, because I feel like even like doing my readings today, I feel many people are there for breakthrough, and breakthrough starts with our stuff. It's about, you know, our conscious way of thinking when it involves the economics of this world. You know, you got to see it, visualize it, and then you got to go for it, because chance ain't something that just happens. We are that. Well, change, we are the change. So it's like, you know, the doors are open and we got to walk through them, you know. And it's like just reminding people that you have what it takes. Just keep fighting that good fight of faith. But yeah, many people are at that point where I've been getting a lot of breakthrough requests for breakthrough, and like a lot of the readings I did today were people needing breakthrough pretty much. But I'm surprised Junior's not here yet. But yeah, I'll be connecting in with you. When are you going live next? When are you live again? I know you go live a lot. You're live almost every day. I'll tune into your live when I see you live. Come in and say hi. I was thinking about getting you to do a one-on-one session here with me soon. Looking into some energies for my daughter. Just seeing, you know, doing an update on her. I was going to shoot you over a message over the weekend, but I was up and I was down. And then I'm up, I'm energetic. It's like, damn, I overdid myself. I'm down. And the weather was so crappy here. We got, well, heck, it's been not too good that way either. Where you're at, you guys have been dealing with a lot of storms too. It's like we're getting like the aftermath of well, like up in the Upper Peninsula, they got hit worse than we got here. But yesterday I woke up to shoveling about probably about 4 inches of snow. And by the time about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock hit, what snow was left out there, most of it all melted because it got to be almost 60 degrees yesterday. I said, why was I even out there shoveling? You know, it all melted. But I wanted to be sure it was not going to turn to ice. So yeah, as quick as the snow is falling here, it won't even stay like it rained. It rained all day yesterday. It just poured down. I says, you know, I went ahead and brought in the luck of the Irish, the green, and I says I'm going to work with this energy. And I says, you know what? Let it rain. I see money just falling in the walls. Prosperity raining within these walls. You know what I'm saying? It was just pouring out. I says, okay, all the more blessings begin to pour. And just started speaking to the rain. Pour, you know. Let prosperity reign within these walls. And just trying to activate the energies the best I can. Getting things prepared to come in to do the 30-day ritual. And it was crappy, though. It was so dark in here yesterday. I didn't have much light coming into to the windows at all. And I says, I can't go live yesterday. It was dark in here till probably about noon. Then the sun beat through it for a little bit, and then as the sun started to set yesterday, that's when we started getting more sunlight, when it came from the west. Like today it's dreary, but it's not as dark. You still got the sun trying to come through a little bit over here. Do you see it like still coming through those windows? You can see it wanting to come through. Yeah. And it is right here, 222, 222. In perfect alignment of right where we're supposed to be at the exact perfect timing. We're right where we're supposed to be at. 222. 222. Imagine that. Let's see what we get on the dice. Whoa. We get a 6. 222. Oh, shit. There is a 222. 6. 222. It is actually a 222. And there's the 2. 1, 2. We should get another 2 over here. We got another 2. And then we got the 4, which is 2, 2, 2. Imagine that. Wonder if we can do that one again. Let's see. Let's call this one out again for another 2. 2. 2, 2. It's a 4. Oh, no voice. 2, 2. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? 2, 2. 1, 1. Can you guys hear me? We got the 1, 1, which is a 2. And then we got 2, 2 here, so there's another 2, 2, 2. Damn. Alright, let's see if we can call out 7s next. 2. It's a 6. Which is, again, 2, 2, 2. 2, 4, 6. They're all coming out to 2, 2, 2s. Got the 6 there, 2, 2, 2. Got the 2, 2 here, 2. Then you got the 2, 2, 2 there. And then we got 2 here. And we got a 6 there. No, that one's a 9. That's a 9. But they all came out 2s. Let's see if we can do this with 7s. 7s. 7. Well, we got 2. They don't want to come off the 2s. 2, 2. Them 2s are pretty hot right now. We got a 9. 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, let's total all the dice. 8, 12 plus 3 is 15, plus 6 is 21, 2 plus 1 is 3. What is your question really fast? Hurry up, make it fast. 7, 7, there's the 7, 7, 7, 7. It rolled that way though, on 10 on the top, but the 7 light is right here sticking out your eyes with 7, 7. Alright, let's see if this is a 7. Whoops. Show me a 7. Well, we got a 6. We got a 7. If I put more intentions in it, I can pretty much call what's going to roll before I roll them, pretty much. Can I ask, what is your question? You got to hurry, 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 hurry. 333, 3 hours, 33 minutes we've been here. 333. What is your question? I take it Ella's not bringing the grandchild here right now, 227. What is your question? What does Great Spirit have here for Candles? Candles? Roll. What is the message here? What does Great Spirit have here? Why is this person in my pathway? Why is this person across my path? Alright. Cards are pretty activated. Cards are pretty activated. What is your question? Going once, going twice. 3 times, we're out. What is it that Candles needs to know? Why is she here? You got a choice to make here, huh? Thinking about making a choice here? You can choose from the perspective of the world. You can have the world in your hands here. You know, these 2 wands are what open up a portal. You know, so it's like stepping through a portal. You know, and this portal right here is red, heart. It's like taking a leap into the heart. Not looking into the world when it comes to making a choice here. The choice is ultimately yours. Don't choose what everybody else wants for you when it comes to making choices in your life. Choose for what's best for yourself. Choose yourself. You know, this is making a choice. While the wise choices is making choices for yourself, that's, you know, serving your heart's passions. We're not here to please the world. You know, you can look to the world there. You can look into the globe like you're doing right now to me. You're here connected to me with the World Wide Web. You can come to me and ask me the question. But ultimately, the choice is yours. Every choice you make in life is your own choice. All right? So my guidance would be to choose wisely. My guidance would be to choose what is best for yourself, because you know what's best for yourself. You don't need to look out to the world. You don't need to look out to me. You don't need to look to anybody. You just need to do what's best for yourself. When you're happy, the world will be happy, right? Well, not always, but, you know, those that's in your world, like, say, you know, those that would like to make these choices for you, ultimately, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. So when it comes to making choices for yourself, make them for yourself. And we're seeing these 2s there. Balance. Is that why I kept getting so many 2s on my dice? Balance. You need to be in balance with your higher self, lower self. This is 5D, 3D. Everything's got a binary twin to it. Everything's got an opposite. This is a binary star that's a cluster. And it's connected through the infinity symbol, because there's no break in this soul connection here. these two stars. This is a twin star, right? One represents higher self, 5D. This represents lower self, 3D. So again, we're bringing in balance with the higher self, lower self, spirit, physical, higher, lower, 5D, 3D. When we are in balance with these two energies, we come into the Ace of Pentacles, which is a fulfillment of being complete and being whole, heaven on earth energies. Balancing out that heaven on earth 5D, 3D. This could be calling for having to be flexible. Multitasking. Juggling. Making a choice when it comes to our money, work. But there you go. All right, last message here. That message should talk to candles. Right here, coming into a time of fulfillment, completeness. In order to come to this full completeness of having that cup run overfloweth, this is coming into joy. Feelings of happy endings, completeness. This could definitely have to do with family, relationships. A time of coming into completeness when it comes to family, relationships, coming into harmonious balance. Got the infinity symbol right there, a balancing. Higher aspects, lower aspects, your shadow self and your, like day and night. Everything's got a twin to it, including the sun. The sun's twin would be Sirius. But everything's got an opposite to it. Seeing a lot with twos here with your reading. A lot of balance when it comes to duality. Day and night. What's right, what's wrong. What's truth and what's not. Should I stay or should I go? Stay positive is the most important thing. All right. That closes out. You guys have a very blessed day. And I will leave you guys with, may your troubles be less and may your blessings be more. And nothing but happiness and joy come through your door. Irish blessings for you today. Much love and light. Namaste.